this situation in the first place.
Okay.
Go for it.
All right. So I don't need the inspiration though because I already did a journal entry. But all right, fuck it.
Someone doesn't have an inspiration.
So can I give the inspiration to someone, Frog?
You know, that sounds like a really nice thing to do. No.
All right, fuck it. Does anyone else want to do the intro? All right, fuck it. So, last session we took a little downtime because we needed a break after the fucking escapades with the Drow City. While we were taking some downtime, Thermal got the forge fixed up inside our house. He forged Asher some badass armor for Jaeger, which was really fucking cool. Thank you, Thermal. What was it? Oscar, he got with Hardy Hardhammer and Jeffrey to get his magical sword made, and got the Sword of Anahel created. It was Jeffrey, or no, it was just Hardy Hardhammer that he got with to get the sword created. He got his Sword of Anahel made. It seems pretty badass. Can't wait to see how it goes down. He got Hardy Hardhammer his magical hand to where he can actually do stuff now, instead of being like, take my strong hand.
He can finally masturbate again.
Right, he can finally just tug one out. Queen Liana, I think I've said that right. She went and did some bougie shit, went up to the castle to try and talk with the other nobles, met Asher's gay stalker, and got to go see the king with a really good persuasion check. Got in there, might have woken the king up, TM, ellipses, maybe. That was pretty cool, pretty baller move there. We come back to Eustace did some studying and got us some fucking lackeys, and so did Oscar. Oscar got us some lackeys, and Eustace put out a job posting. Kane wrote a letter to his ex-wife that he thought was dead but is alive, so that's gonna be some shit.
All the drama.
Thermal made himself a better halberd, and so that's cool. And then when Asher was just trying to have a nice day out on the town to go buy some shit and go see his little dwarf kid that he's friends with, that he saved to go check up on him.
Family.
Do what?
His adopted family.
Yeah, his adopted dwarf family, which Frog never answered me whenever I asked. Is Kyler's mom hot?
You asked me that question?
Yes, I did, and you never answered because you were like half a bottle of wild Southern Comfort in.
Well, let's take a look. Let's let the dice decide. Oh,
Roll for hotness.
Yeah, roll for hotness.
She's like.
You gotta roll a d10.
I rolled a d20. She's anatomically correct.
You rolled like a nat 1, didn't you?
I rolled a 5.
Oh, that's average.
That's average. I got 5
You're
out of 10.
homely.
That's
Frog.
Out of 20.
You roll a d10.
Oh, out of 20.
You roll a
Yeah,
d10.
20.
A D10. It's a
that's a
1 to
half.
10 scale.
I'll tell you what. I'll roll a d100 because I like to be different. I will re-roll this.
10.
Yes.
Okay, she's average.
She's still average.
I think if she trimmed her beard down, she would be increasingly sexy.
Asher can work with that.
Asher, go for it. Go for it.
But no, Asher was going to see his adopted dwarf family with he got a light crossbow for the kid because he's going to teach him how to do some archery since he's got a bum leg and can't be in there fighting and shit. But he's like, hey, little ranger in the making over here, maybe. He runs across.
Out on a date.
Yeah, he runs across the Mithril Maulers. The leader of that, who's a super douche that Asher already forgot the guy's name because it doesn't matter. They challenged Asher to a duel, wanted to talk some shit. Asher got a little ahead of himself, riding off that high from being a kingsaver, and said, fuck it, we ball at dawn. And was like, yeah, we'll fight. And went back, Had to do some convincing, but it worked. Everybody's in on it. Queen Leanna's in on it for all the drama and the court intrigue of like, oh god, it's a noble. So
She's in on it from the sidelines. She is not committed to fighting.
We got a cheerleader healing us and buffing us. That's cool. Oscar's in on it because he might get some access to some cool books. I mean, Kane's in on it because he's down to fight. Eustace and Thermal are also, they're just little scrappy brawlers. And yeah, that's where we ended, with us in the arena, ready for a bout of fisticuffs, with all of us keyed up, ready to roll. And there we go.
Gotta show these dwarves what a true dwarf is like.
And no stand
I'm saying
racism. It wouldn't be complete without a racist dwarf.
All right, so we ended in the arena. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, so let's fill in some blanks, set up some ambiance. Thank you for the recap. Give yourself a false DM inspiration.
Could I use that extra DM inspiration to roll my temp HP?
No. If you want to re-roll for hotness on Mom, go ahead.
With the, would I still keep my inspiration from the?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, let's use my bonus inspiration for re-rolling Mom's
Make
hotness.
her hot.
You have to keep the
Make
new.
her
You have to keep the new
You
one.
got to keep the new one though.
Fuck. Did
Oh,
you roll a nat 20?
out of a D100, I rolled a 1, dude. I'll even screen cap it.
That's
Yikes.
false. That's fake news.
She's a hag.
That's fake news.
She looks like the hag.
Don't say that. Hey, hold on. What rules are we going by? Because D100 and D100 system, a 1 is a critical success.
Yeah, it's not a D100 system.
That is true.
So there's your hotness. It's this dwarf may have poisoned somebody to have a child.
Yikes.
Wow.
It's fucked up.
You know, stuff happens in the
Hey,
Underdark.
Asher, you do have legit inspiration to have that roll redone again.
No, they said that he has to take this one.
Yeah, come on, man. Use your draw entry inspiration. It'd be good. It'd be good. It'd be epic. It'd be epic.
I'm
Don't do
good.
it. It's not worth it. She's not worth it.
She's not worth it.
She's worth it.
Not worth it.
Asher has a girlfriend up in the mountains he's got to go save anyways. And if that doesn't work out, he's a well-connected gay sugar daddy.
See. Here's how it is. If the mom would have been hot, he would have been like, "What scene?" But now that she's on the D100, it's I got a girlfriend up in the mountain. It's all good. I see how it's gonna be.
I'm just trying to see what kind of options he's got. All right, he almost died.
So, a little bit of background. So, Asher, knowing competitors, aware of the merc scene, at least in this area, familiar with the inner workings of, not all, but some of them, known by name, details and exploits, not necessarily everybody's backstory, but he's got a fundamental knowledge. You have Durgan, who is their resident arcanist or wizard of sorts. He himself is a... Please hold. Where the fuck are you? Where the fuck are you? Mirladar Fighting Arena. Okay, you have... me needing to zoom in.
I'm still waiting on the GM.
Yeah, I'm not bringing you there yet.
You guys check out the house, by the way, that I made?
You have, I did not. You have Durgan Stoneforge, the resident wizard, kind of lanky, tall for a dwarf. Kind of tall and skinny for his race. You have Torvald, who is the individual that you would know most, as he is by far the poster child of the Mithril Maulers. you are aware that although he lives the nitty-gritty life and kind of hops around in the, the sweat on your brow, bloody knuckles kind of scene, Torvald Thunderbeard does come from a bloodline of nobility that he doesn't really associate with at all. Auric, whose past is absolutely mysterious, and the only real popular knowledge about this individual is, he seems to be quite shady, and we'll leave it at that. Gilda, Gilda Stonebeard is an individual who is recently returned to Miradar, who left for quite some time, and seems to behave very different in comparison to the rest of the party. Seems to, he bows and, seems to prefer bruising knuckles over the crunch of a sword or an axe or a hammer. You have Eric, spelled A-R-I-K, another tall and lengthy kind of dwarf, known to summon creatures, but once again, not much on him. And then you have their holy man, woman, I should say, Brinna, who punches you with a hammer, punches you in the face with a hammer, with God as her witness.
So are they all dwarfs?
They are all dwarfs.
All right.
So yeah, that's your general background, answering one question and providing you some background on the others. So as you guys are making your way, so we're going to fill in some shit here. As you guys are making your way to the arena, the first thing I would like to acknowledge is the streets. There's a buzz on the street, right? This is a new day, by the way. Long rest if I haven't told you that already. But today's a new day. And the street seems to be a buzz. As you walk through the city streets of Miradar, there is more of a notice. You seem to hold on to eyesights as you pass by. You hear, people talking. The King Sabers, team fucking, oh God, what the hell is your names again?
Saber.
Thank you. Team Saber on their way to the arena kind of stuff. In fact, there's this group of children just outside of the cathedral there, with sword in hand, and one of these dwarf children kind of, put their hair back into a ponytail, and they seem to have little sticks or something for pointy ears, and they seem to have taken like mud and rubbed it on their face, and they looked as if they're, I'm gonna get you, dwarf bastard, and then, no, I am the giant slayer, I will kill you, you evil drow, as they seem to be like playing this kind of reenactment and smiting of drow elves, things like that. There seems to also be in the park across the street from the cathedral. The park across even the cathedral. You start to hear something interesting. A melody that seems to catch your attention. It sounds something like this.
Hey, Kane, we're getting reverb off of your mic.
I don't know how.
I just know every time Frog talks, it lights up. Your mic lights up too. I can at least hear an echo.
So as you pass, can you guys hear the song?
Yeah.
As you hear this nice instrumental, these two bards are singing, these dwarven bards, there seems to be a crowd gathering, and they start shouting and singing songs, and the verses go like this, and no, I'm not singing to you. The verses go a little something like this. In a land where shadow crept and danger loomed, 6 valiant hearts emerged, dispelling the gloom. With courage ablaze through the darkness they'd stride, to save their king no challenge denied. And then the chorus. Oh, hear the tale of heroes bold, 6 souls united, a story is told. Against the drow they took their stand, gilded by fate, a valiant band. The second verse of the song goes as follows. Through the labyrinth caves where the malevolence dwelled, they journeyed forth where the secrets were quelled. Each member unique, their strengths combined, facing the drow, their resolve defined. The chorus, so hear the tale of heroes bold, 6 souls united, a story told. Against the drow they took their stand, gilded by fate, a valiant band. The bridge, with swords and spells, they battled the night, pushing back the darkness, restoring the light. A dance of steel, a symphony of might, together they rose, banishing blight. Verse 3. In the heart of the drow's nefarious domain, they found their king in shadows enchanted. A fierce battle waged, a climactic fight, 6 against many, with all their might. The chorus, oh hear the tale of heroes bold, 6 souls united, a story is told. Against the drow they took their stand, gilded by fate, a valiant band. Verse number 4. As the moon silver's glow began to wane, the drow's power shattered, their hopes were in vain. The king stood free, his heart's full of grace. The hero's triumphant, the evil is erased. The chorus. Oh, here is a tale of Oh, hear the tale of heroes bold. The 6 souls united, a story is told. Against the drow they took their stand, gilded by fate, a valiant band. As the song begins to fade, the music swelling to one massive crescendo, and the rest of the town begins to join in, or at least the audience there. So raise your voices, let their deeds resound. In every corner their praises can be found. Sinks champions strong, forever renowned, for saving the king on sacred ground. And that's the song.
God damn.
And I was just like, damn, we're about to ditch this. Well, let's go.
So, and you,
Good
you know,
song, Frog.
yeah, well,
So when will it be on Spotify, Frog?
Yeah.
maybe when I actually find a
When's the
background
rap
song
break?
to sing it to. But yeah, there's your song. We'll call that the King Saver song.
All the other King Savers.
Yeah. Also, coined your
Saber
wish ring
salute?
shit on this.
What the fuck was that sound?
Out.
Yeah.
Well, now we better not disappoint them, guys.
We got this shit, you.
All right, so you continue to make your way through. You get to the main gates of the arena. There seems to be much more people at the gates, but you notice that the guards are not letting anyone in. At least not random civilians or people that want to see this buzz that's happening, the whispers and murmurs of a fight, for rank number 1. As the guards see you guys approaching, Tal Rune opens the door and beckons you guys in. The guards on the outside giving you a very subtle salute as you make your way towards the door. Tal Rune, may helm guide your blades. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks.
The door closes, and at first, the pitch blackness of the area as your pupils begin to dilate, and torchlight begins to kind of light the way. You make your way to a room. We'll call it the changing room, or the waiting room, for when you will be beckoned out. A small smorgasbord, I think is what they call it, for food and shit, is there for you. And the door closes behind you. It's just you 6 in this room at the moment.
Frog, do you have our bets recorded from our last session?
Sure do.
Okay, just making sure. All right. First thing is Asher's gonna give himself the vigilant blessing, so that way he has an advantage on initiative rolls.
Sure.
I can do that for free.
That's fine.
It's an action, but I can do it as many times a day as I want.
You're in the waiting room. You're good to go.
Yeah.
Who is the most armored among us?
Define most armored.
Yeah.
Has the highest AC.
Asking about armor class without asking about armor class.
Well, I don't. Asher's pretty heavily armored for our group because Thermal doesn't wear armor anymore now that he's a barbarian.
It's probably Kane as far as I'm wearing armor and being in people's face.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I have adamantine half plate. I have 17 armor class.
Oh, I have 19.
Oh, yeah, I have an 18.
Okay. I am going to.
But Kane is definitely the one that's in people's faces the most. So
Yeah.
Kane and Thermal.
I'm gonna use my blessing of the forge,
Ooh.
and I can imbue magic into a weapon or armor by touching a non-magical virgin. Oh, you have adamantine
Virgin.
armor.
It's not magical.
I would
Yeah.
love to touch a non-magical version.
Right.
Yeah, I knew someone was gonna comment. Yeah, it should.
I mean,
I think that's
adamantium isn't
only-
considered magical.
It's
Yeah.
not.
No.
All right, have a +1
That's
bonus to your
cool.
AC.
Woo!
How much of a bonus?
Plus one.
Plus one.
Oh, nice.
Now he's an 18.
Yeah, dude, that could be a difference between living and death.
Sorry, I'm like really uncomfortably close to the camera. My leg itches.
It's all good.
Trying to see if there's anything I can prep. Oh, okay. I'd like to cast Augury.
Augury?
Augury, you mean?
Yeah. Augury.
What does that do?
Here, I'll read it off.
It's his ask God what we should do type thing.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah, you receive by placing out this stuff and casting it, you receive an omen from an otherworldly entity about the results of a specific course of action that you plan to take within the next 30 minutes. The DM chooses the following possible omens: wheel for good results, woe for bad, wheel and woe for both good and bad, and nothing for results that aren't especially good or bad. It doesn't take into account any possible circumstances that might change the outcome, such as casting of additional spells or the loss or gain of a companion. And I'm only going to cast it once, so the next part doesn't matter. So I'm going to ask, if we target their healer, the cleric, if we target their cleric, what are first, will that yield good results? That'll be my question.
So you're asking. Just want to make sure I'm understanding. You're basically asking that you're. I see what you're asking. Sure. I mean, So I just give you either wheel, woe, wheel, and woe,
or nothing.
Or nothing. If it's good, if it's neither good or bad.
I mean, so I'm at a quandary here. I mean, it seems like a simple thing, right? But I mean, you focus fire anything down, regardless of what it is. Technically, it should always yield good results, right? So yeah, I'll say wheel. I'll say wheel for that.
All right.
Frog, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Because we haven't ever really talked about this. Asher has Jaeger with him here for this.
Yes. I already have a token for him.
How are we going to run that in combat since Asher has been training him?
Yep. He's going to have his own initiative.
Will I be in control of him? Will it take like Asher's bonus action to give him a command? Like, what will it do?
I'm going to treat him as if he was a follower. So he'll have his own character sheet. I'll have to pencil him in, unfortunately, so for now you'll have to keep track of him. But whatever the stat block is for that creature outside of the AC, we'll just use that for now.
Okay. And then so like whenever it's his turn, it won't cost Asher anything for him to act and I just have complete control
Correct.
over it.
Just understand that that also puts Jaeger in a highly dangerous position, and Jaeger can potentially die.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, cool.
You can.
I mean, he has the same amount of hit points. He has like almost the same amount of hit points as me and Kane and Thermal.
Yeah, but his AC is like what, 13?
No, with the armor that Thermal made for him, his AC is 16.
Cool.
Plus, he has that cloud rune on him.
Cool. All right, we'll get it. Let's get it. All right, team. There's a knock at the door. Mithril Maulers are ready. Do you guys need any more time, or you guys ready to go?
We're ready to go.
Let's do this.
At the behest of the prince, he's requested no onlookers for this event. For the prince will be the only one in attendance. Amongst him, it will be his most trusted advisor.
Okay.
That's a bit weird.
Yeah. Why? Can we ask why there's not anybody else here?
I believe the prince wants to protect the sanctity of what I believe he feels are the best two groups in town. It would be a shame for one of them to be disgraced publicly.
He's protecting all of our reputations.
Yeah. So.
Okay, that's fine.
I thought the whole point was to disgrace one, so that
Yeah, I
it
thought
would be
this.
the sole thing.
That's what they wanted, at least.
This was a whole marketing thing.
Yeah.
Well, the prince.
I mean, I don't really care about the glory for it anyway. So.
Yeah.
The prince is very particular in certain information that it gets out, you know, especially
is
with
he
the sensitive
gonna-
times we have.
So he won't even announce who wins.
That's up to him. Probably will. I don't know. That's a question for the prince in Bertrand.
Fuck
I
it.
mean, wasn't this more of a, like, ego thing anyway?
Yeah,
So,
it
like,
was the Mithril Maulers got their egos bruised whenever we became the new hotness.
As long as it helped me check out some new poems, I don't really care. Let's go and knock these guys
fuck
out
them
already.
Okay, well, right this way, people. He leads you down a hallway. It's tight. Maybe two persons, shoulder to shoulder wide. And at the end of the hallway, a door opens up with some cascading sunlight that seems to shimmer from the, you're under the mountainside, but the sunlight seems to be cresting in enough to kind of, have daylight here of sorts. You push your way into the arena, and this is where you guys set up your token.
Bring us in.
Let's get ready to rumble.
So here's the deal. You are to set your tokens up. I actually put you guys too far forward. See the line that you guys are in right now?
What the hell? How do I adjust the...
You're gonna set your tokens up behind that line.
So wait, we have to be behind the line that we're at now?
Do you see?
Yep.
I forget. How do we adjust to get a more aerial view?
Mouse wheel
Your
down.
mouse wheel, press it down, and then just swivel around.
Oh, there we go. Thank you.
Cool. That's fucking sick.
The Jaeger mini.
It's just a giant
Or
house cat.
the big cat.
Yeah, Tailspire's limited.
No, it is perfect.
Did I do this right?
It is
And
perfect.
there's not a good mini place to make a fucking saber-toothed tiger. Like Hero Forge has a bear, a wolf, and a boar.
I love it. We should always keep it.
I thought there was the mods aren't working right now, are they?
Not at all. That's another reason.
Yeah, because I know there was a saber-toothed tiger fucking mod. There was a tiger mod or some shit.
I think the Black Panther looks cool, man.
It's not a Black Panther, it's an
Not a
oversized house
panther,
cat.
It's just a hat.
No,
House
we
cat.
should keep the Jaeger as the oversized house cat.
He's
Meow,
like,
meow,
this is a
motherfucker.
regular cat that's too big.
He had the wild mother's blessing. Guys, the whole time he was actually just a normal fucking cat.
Okay. Apparently, I got disconnected.
Rip.
Get reconnected, dog.
Gosh. Get good.
It's a skill issue.
Oh,
Get good,
Philip's
son.
token. I haven't looked at it yet.
Yep.
All
In,
right.
yep. In the
Wow.
words of the Dark Souls player, get good, scrub.
Right?
Coming back in.
Let me know when you're back in, King.
I'm waiting on you. It says waiting on GM.
So
There we
we're
go.
gonna fuck some shit up, right, guys?
Oh, Yusuf's over there.
I have made my decision on what I'm going to do, and I'm going to stick to it.
Should we roll our initiative now?
Are you all set up?
Yeah, I'm ready to rock
Yeah.
and roll.
All right. As the other side of the arena opens up, doors, the sounds of heavy footsteps begin to echo in a chamber from behind. The views and sights of these dwarves as they spread out taunt you and point to you and kind of chuckle and laugh, some of them psyching themselves up. As the mithril maulers are seen.
Oh, they're spread out differently than before. Okay, let's see.
Roll for initiative.
My targets.
All
They're a different
right.
spot. Alright. Is it cool if I guidance this frog?
It's a proactive fight, so yeah, why not?
Can you guidance initiative?
It's technically
Yes.
a check.
I'm giving myself guidance too.
Go for it.
That's cool as shit.
Dirty
So,
20.
I got a
Alright.
21 for myself.
A 19, dude. Clutch.
10.
Frog Jaeger got a 4, so just let me know when he'll be in the lineup.
Roger that. I wish I could insert a fucking thing.
Insert.
This is the highest initiative I've had in months.
16? Yeah, really?
No, 20, because I got the... Well, yes, the 16 also, but like...
All right,
with
so
the,
I'm changing you to 20.
30.
What do I? Who else do I got to change?
Asher got a 21.
All right, 21. Anybody else? Thermal 13.
Thermal's at 13. Yep.
Kane a 10. Eustace a 19.
Yep.
Oscar a 20. And your Royal Highness a 7. All right, guys. As the prince stands over from, I guess what would be the best way to explain it as the owner's box. May the bravest and the strongest take rank 1. Good luck. And fight. The monk digs his feet and toes into the ground. Even though you're on solid rock, he leaves indentations into the rock, the shapes of his toe. He begins to press forward. Now, please understand, guys, I am controlling 6 different classes here of uniqueness, so this might take a second for me to do all this shit, so just bear with me.
You wanted this, Frog.
Oh wow, he actually has, really? Monks have 60-foot fucking movement?
They can.
they can.
Well,
You spec 'em that
depends
way.
on the level. 60 feet.
Doesn't it use like a key point to move that much though?
Nah, this is
Well, no,
base.
they
They
Base
can dash it.
60.
They
Base
can
60 is
They can actually
really
get up to 90. They have a lot of movement speed.
but I don't think they get to 60 that.
No, at this high level they
If
can.
he gives it
Yeah,
the
the right.
move, if he gives it
Oh,
the
yeah.
mobile feat, and then yeah, I can see that.
Well, it also depends on the character class because dwarves actually, if I remember correctly, dwarves have 25 feet movement.
New dwarves don't.
New dwarves don't? Okay.
Yeah, they got rid of that in the new book.
All right, so this monk is gonna dash as he grips the toes, the ground with his toes, and he leaves toe prints. He literally vaults off the side of the wall and does like this cartwheel twisting shit. And as he's like charging and he's got his fist coming in, and his turn ends just as well, not ends, but he uses action to dash. His bonus action, however, if any. His bonus action, he's only going to do an offhanded punch in your direction, Fate. Useless.
Okay.
With a 17 to hit.
I'm gonna shield it.
You see this sparkle and crash of magical arcane light just collide off his fist, and as he hits, he goes Kia! Asher, hearing this individual's fist crashing off of an arcane shield, you are up.
Awesome. Look, he's going to stick with his original plan and move some. So I've got 45 feet of move. From right there, I should. Alright, I need to move over one more. Alright. I should be able to see their caster now. I can't get an actual view of the character, but I should be able to get to him. Alright, I can draw a line to him.
Yeah, you got line of sight. You got him.
Awesome. I'm going to shoot his... well, first, I'm going to bonus action Hunter's Mark on him.
You got it. Just please remember and remind me. I can't keep track of all of that.
Yeah, I got you. And now I'm going to shoot him. A 28 to hit.
As your arrow slams into his arm, it kind of twists him around a little bit. Roll damage.
First arrow does 18 points of damage. My Dread Ambusher extra attack. 23 to hit.
23 also collides.
Awesome. This one does extra damage. Ooh, tasty. So that one does also 18 points of damage.
He shouts in pain.
And then last attack. Another 23 to hit.
Hits.
That one does 20 points of damage.
Incredible. As your arrows make purchase, he begins to kind of fumble around a little bit, holding his arm as you basically caught him 3 times in his left arm. His arm kind of dangled aside. Brenna!
And I've got just a few more. I've got like, I think 10 feet of movement left. So I'm just going to fall back a little.
Roger that. Would that be your turn?
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Oscar, you are up. I don't know if you guys heard me.
Yeah, you said Oscar. You're
no, I'm up. Sorry, I muted myself because my
of the
dog's
dog.
barking. 'Cause
Gotcha.
Do something cool. Do something cool.
You want me to do something cool instead of what I said?
Well, did he finish off this sword? He's almost dead.
Yeah, I did do a lot of fucking damage to him.
Alright, I'm gonna go here then. I'm gonna go 10 feet. And I'm going to, instead of doing that other thing, I'm going to stick out. Officer's gonna stick out the fist that he's holding his blade in, and like it under the glove begins to glow, and he's gonna cast a spell from his ring of spell storing, and I'm going to cast where is it? Where is it? Um, hypnotic pattern. It's a 30-foot cube.
30-foot cube. Point to where does it stay? It stays on the ground, or is it just a straight up cast?
when he casts it, when he casts it, everything within that 30-foot cube has to make the save. And I think things enter it might, and things that enter that area might have to make the save. And if they succeed, well, then they're immune to the effects. If I remember correctly.
Gotcha. I just want to know if it stays on the ground or not. If I got to make a marker.
Let me check.
No, I think it's just like the initial effect, and it's the individuals that are affected by it.
Gotcha.
That, yeah. So essentially, what I can do is I'll just.
Well, draw cube. Yep.
Yeah, it only appears for a moment, then vanishes.
Okay, so I can get 4 of them. I can get the 4 on the right
Sure.
corner.
What kind of save?
It's a wisdom save.
All
You have
right.
to beat a 15.
All right. Wisdom save number 1. This is by the War Priest. Oh, dude, no, he fucking laughs that shit off with a 24 to save. The next person, let's do Tolval, the champion. That is a 7. What's your AC? I got a 17. Or what's your save?
It's a they have to beat a 15. Which one did beat it?
This is the champion. So far, the War Priest and the champion. The Conjurer is next. That is a 14.
That's a fail.
Okay, Conjurer failed. Keep a mental note of that, please, while I get Auric next.
Was the Conjurer the one you attacked, Asher, or was it the other
Yes, Conjurer was the one I attacked.
one? Okay.
Asher was focusing the wizard. Y'all were gonna focus the cleric.
$15 for the expert.
Beats it.
So only the Conjurer failed.
Gotcha.
So I could use my reaction to make one of them re-roll.
That's up to you.
How good is hypnotic pattern?
Huh?
How good is the spell?
Yeah, what does it do?
It paralyzes. It's good. 1 second.
The creature if they fail their saving throw, they become charmed. While charmed by the spell, they are incapacitated and have a speed of 0.
Basically, they go like this. They go, ooh.
I can make one of them re-roll. I just have to pick one. I
wouldn't suggest the cleric because they probably have a high wisdom save.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna use silvery barbs to make the one's a champion and one is an expert. I'm gonna make the shit. I'll go with the champion's the leader, right?
Yes. Yeah, he's the poster. Yeah.
Okay, then I'll make the champion reroll. Actually, no, I'm gonna make the. Yeah, I already said it. I already said it.
All right, rolling now. That is a natural 19.
Okay, yeah.
That sucks.
Oh well. We got at least one of them off the board.
Well, I'm gonna give myself advantage. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna give myself advantage on the something via Sylvie Barbs later.
Okay. Would that be your turn?
No, I'm going to I need to be 30 feet away. How far is she from me?
60.
She's 60 away, so I can't get to her. So I will go over. I can't get that far. Actually, I can. I will go. I'll dash as a bonus action to. Alright, so I can get. I can't. How high is this up?
15 feet.
15 feet. I don't want to. Ah! I
Just
will.
go there.
What are you gonna do, Oscar?
I'm gonna dash and climb up.
Do you have the space for climbing up? Or the movement?
Yeah, I have 20 feet, and then I have another. I have 50 feet to move, 20 feet
Okay.
to get over here.
You have the
feet-
space. I'm cool with it. Would that be your turn?
Yeah.
All right. As you climb up and just kind of get a good view of the whole laying of the land here, you hear Tolvald. Durgan! That could not happen again! And that is your turn. The war priest, Brenna. Eric, I'm coming! As she literally charges and tackles the teammate, pushing her into the wall at full cover. Clearly shielding this conjurer. You start to hear Brenna pray as she goes prone intentionally. Eustace, before your turn, you see a flash of light coming from the pillar that the conjurer just got pushed at. Your turn.
I think
All
I can straight
right.
beat 'em.
Do monks grapple on any opportunity attacks by chance? Anyone know that? But
No.
all right, good. Eustace is gonna click his heels together, activate his boots, and gonna move away and take an opportunity attack at disadvantage.
You're gonna take an opportunity attack from a monk. You got it, sir.
At disadvantage.
That's fine. What the hell's on my feet? Alright, where am I? Here you go. Boom. At disadvantage. Let me run this again. My lowest roll was a 21.
Hits.
I'm actually going to use my reaction to Runic Shield. You get to reroll that.
Is that a reaction?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, you don't get it yet until your turn starts.
I get reactions.
No, you don't get reactions until your turn starts. Your first
Ooh,
turn.
that's a big deal, so we need to validate that.
Do
Sorry.
you?
Let me see here, one sec.
You do not get reactions until you have your turn.
Good to know.
Interesting. Okay.
I myself did not know that.
Yeah, we were gonna use that against
Yeah, I
you.
thought after you used initiative, you got reaction, but okay.
Technically, Eustace couldn't have cast that shield earlier either.
Well, now let me go that. Let's go with that going forward. If someone can actually just quickly search for that, just to validate it, and we'll go from there. But just for the sake of the table, let's just go forward with this. So, you get fucking throat chopped, right on your fucking jugular, like right in the side here, and it stung. As you feel this concussive force wail you so hard, you go numb up the side of your face. You feel as if he caught you on an artery, almost like, you know, one of those pressure points. He hit you for 24 points of force damage.
Jesus.
Yeah, so you're like, as you're walking away.
All right. We're gonna cast.
Oh, well, wait. Now something's saying the reaction before your first turn starts. Oh, well, now I'm seeing something that says you can, so maybe you can get your reaction. I'm seeing something different than what we talked about last week, guys.
Well, it's kind of a big deal. He just took 24 points damage. I need to know what's happening.
When you take your reaction before your first turn, unless you are surprised, I guess
we
we.
weren't surprised. So yeah, no, he still gets his reaction.
All right, I'll just roll again. And this is to hit, right? And then, but I'm not re-rolling the damage. Oh yeah, dude, that's a 28 to hit. So yeah, it happens anyway.
Yeah, worth a shot.
All right, I'm casting slow on the 4 people in the corner.
What's the range on that as far as the width?
It's a 40-foot cube.
Oh hell yeah, you'll get them all. Boom. What's that save? Wisdom? Dex?
No, it's going to be wisdom save 18.
Oof, 18. Huh? All right, 1 second here. We'll start with the experts. Wisdom save. All right, wisdom save on him. That is, holy shit! I rolled a nat 19. Wow, I didn't expect that at all. So that was the expert. Let's go with Torvald next. This one might. Oh! I rolled a nat 20 on that one. I swear to God, I will take the screenshot if you want me to. Brenna, the caster war priest, who shouldn't have a problem. Nat 17, she passes. Dude, why can't I roll like this in my personal life? What the fuck? And then last but not least, the conjurer. 18. I cannot believe I rolled all that shit.
You rolled 17 through 20.
Yeah, dude, I'll even take a screenshot.
Ah.
That's the end of my turn.
Why can't any
Wait,
of our
so
saves
when you
ever
rolled
be
the
that
17, do they have any mods to it?
I told you only the natural stuff. I didn't even add my mod.
Yeah, because if they don't have a mod, if the 17 one doesn't have a mod, they fail.
The 17 one has a mod.
Which one was the 17?
Yeah.
Was that the War Priest?
The numbers
Yeah,
I got.
that's the
The numbers I got were 19, 22, 24, and 18, guys.
That sucks.
good? It is what it is. If that was us making the saves, we'd be fucking excited.
Yeah, but they suck.
There's your proof.
I don't know. I believe you.
Yeah.
All right. What do you want to do, Fate?
That's the end of my turn.
Roger that. Nick,
You can run away.
you
further.
can hear the whispers, or at least the faint discussion. Brina, thank you. I feel a little better. Enough of this. He kind of rolls and kind of looks over the corner. As he begins to speak, and it looks as if he's attempting to cast. I assume it goes through.
What is it?
As the sounds of casting becomes more and more apparent, the air begins to swirl between Cain and her royal majesty.
Use this. Can you counter it?
No, I can't see him.
Isn't that one hypnotized?
Yeah, they were charmed. They were
Oh,
incapacitated.
Charmed.
She is charmed in this regard.
The conjurer is charmed. Yeah.
How long is she charmed for?
till someone
Until-
uses an action, till she's either attacked or someone uses an action to get her out of her stupor.
Okay. Okay.
So currently she is incapacitated.
All right, fuck it. Torvald will.
Or Oscar drops concentration on the spell.
All right, we can work with that. That's fine. Torvald is going to flick the conjure between the eyes. Focus up, goddammit! Breaking her stupor. And he charges forward.
Yeah, got him to waste an action.
Damn right you did. And Torvald strategically hides, charging in this general direction. Do I have
He's
any bonus
directly
action?
behind the pillar.
Next,
I can see him too.
next is the expert. I'm just checking to see if I have any cool tricks of the trade for this guy. Sorry.
Frog, just a question. Did anyone roll lower than a 4 on their initiative? So I know if Jaeger goes like dead last.
Good question. Jaeger's going dead last.
Okay.
No, best for last. No cat.
With the bonus action dash, I'll be fair. I'll bring him back 5 feet. It was technically like 61 feet of movement. So, bonus action dash. Homie is going to pull a shuriken and chuck it up at you, Oscar. That was almost a nat 20. That shit was spinning and it rolled on a nat 14, so a dirty 20.
That hits.
It's not much, just a mere 4 points of piercing damage slides into your armor.
Yeah. Darts only do a D4.
He got rid of my 10 hit points.
That'll take care of him.
So we got 10 hit points.
For my long rest.
Yep.
How much did we have?
Roll a D12.
Oh, okay, I got him. Never mind. I didn't realize I had him. All right.
Okay. The next thing is a spell I've never casted before, so give me 1 second. I want to make sure I'm doing this right, guys. Oh, wow. Okay. Please hold. You know what? We'll do the other one. Really?
Oh,
It's
no.
that big?
The queen's gonna get hit.
Who's casting the spell?
Yeah, who's casting?
The wizard.
Yes, it's time.
Can they see where they're casting? Because right now they're still behind a pillar.
Yeah, they're gonna easily look around the corner. I could move them in the open space if you truly want me to.
If it doesn't matter, then it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. All right, so here's what's gonna happen, boys and girls. You hear very angry speech. Very angry, very definitive, very direct. You start to feel as if the air temperature is changing. Yeah, dude. You start to feel as if the air temperature is changing. In fact, I'm going to put something on the board to represent this.
In that case, could Eustace peek around the corner to counterspell and then peek back as his reaction?
If you want him to, that's fine.
I was just curious.
Would I even be allowed to do that? Like, it seems kind of weird.
If the wizard can do it, then you should be able to do it.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, God, hold on. There, he's casting. All right, before I start putting graphics on the ground, he's casting Firewall. Are you going to counterspell it?
Firewall.
Wall of Fire.
Wall
Yeah.
of fire.
Does that help us or hurt us?
It hurts us bad if he casts Firewall.
I'm gonna
you
get
go.
jumped.
Man, you can run through a wall of fire.
Yeah, take a fuck ton of damage.
Yeah, but it cuts off their whole team, and then we can turn around and kill the monk.
It also,
Yeah, and they could turn around and kill me.
yeah, it also is gonna bisect a couple of us.
It's
True.
going right through you, uses.
Yeah,
Sure. Y'all are gonna be standing in the fire.
yeah, we're gonna take a fuck ton of damage, uses.
I will cast Counterspell if you'll let me on it.
I mean, counterspell's a reaction, right?
Yep.
And you still have your reaction, so yeah.
Alright, so what level spell is it?
It is a 4th level spell.
Okay, so it's,
Are you able to counterspell it? Well, you got to use the counterspell level 4, don't you? Is that how it works?
No.
3?
No,
Yeah.
he can spell level 3, he
can
just
use it. He can use it as level 3. He just has to roll.
and it's a DC 10 plus the spells level, right? Against his spell modifier with his spell modifier, right?
I don't use counter spells, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not.
I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know off the
DC
top of my
10
head.
plus level, then he uses his intelligence modifier.
If it is casting a spell of 4th level or higher, its ability check using your spellcasting ability, DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. Yep, so 14. But what are you rolling off of? What is he using to roll on?
He rolls a
He would
D20
get a-
plus his intelligence
Get like a
modifier.
+8,
Gotcha.
I think.
So, I'm rolling a d20 and I add 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
will add your proficiency to that.
You attempt it
so,
if the
yeah.
creature,
Yeah.
if the creature's
Okay.
casting ability.
It's counterspell. I
You
rolled an
got a
18.
26.
Oh yeah.
All right, cool.
After Frog laid down all that nice little fire.
It's okay. Thermal, you are up. As, by the way, the mage is going back and taking as full cover as possible.
Okay, I'm gonna Giant's Might. So up a size.
I can be within his large. Or when he gets bigger, I can be within his area of.
You're not close enough
Yeah.
for it. to-
I understand.
Yeah.
I'm asking a question. Just bear with me.
Are you
Yeah,
are
I
you
think-
going 2x2 or 3x3?
2x2 right now.
If they're 2 sizes larger than you, I think you can
It's
occupy the
2
same
sizes.
space.
Yeah, not 1 size, 2 sizes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
That's why tiny creatures can occupy the same space as a medium creature, and medium can occupy the same space as huge.
Good
So
times.
just go all out on this.
You guys just want to turn on the monk behind us? Can we one round him?
Okay.
Probably
then I'm
not.
gonna go right there and swing at the monk.
Get it, boy.
Oh, because you can prevent him from even moving.
Yep.
That'd be a 25 to hit on the first one.
As soon as I find the monk's fucking sheet. 25 to hit does make purchase.
That's gonna be 13 plus a d6. 17 damage on the first hit, and actually, I'm gonna use my fire rune as well.
Get it. That's a dexterity saving throw, I believe.
That would be. Let me just find it here. Sorry.
It's either dex or strength, if I'm not mistaken.
Strength save.
Strength save. Ooh, I may have a fail here. 12?
That would be a fail. They are restrained.
Let me see if I have any ways to break that real quick. Sorry, 1 second. No.
They take 3 fire as well on top of that.
Oh, that's a bad roll.
And they're restrained, you said?
Let me just double check.
I believe it's like a shackle.
Yep, they're restrained. They can repeat the saving throw at the end of their turn.
Okay, you got it.
And now since they're restrained, I have advantage.
And restrained is just no movement speed, I believe, right?
No, it gives advantage.
Will they have to repeat?
Strength save.
Okay. They were restrained. They would have disadvantage on dex saves.
Gotcha, that's fine.
Yeah, disadvantage on dex saves. Melee attacks have advantage. They have disadvantage on attacks. On melee attacks.
Yeah.
So he's crippled currently.
So I have advantage on this. To do 22 to hit.
Ooh, actually, yes, that'll hit.
Rerolling that 2. That's gonna be 10 damage on that one.
A crack across the shoulder.
And why the hell not? I'm gonna use an action surge.
Kill him. Just I'm gonna kill him now. I'm gonna kill him now.
Reroll that.
Kane, you're on deck, followed by the Queen.
15 to hit? Probably not.
15 to hit does not happen.
Another attack. That's going to be a 24 to hit.
24 collides.
That's going to be 13 damage.
You got it.
And that'll be my turn.
I imagine you just grow and you're just fucking doing all this like spinny shit.
And after the first attack, the shackles just come out of the ground and bind onto the person.
Incredible. Would that be your turn?
Yep.
Kane, you're up. Queen, you're on deck, followed by Jaeger.
And then Frog, just let me know when they start their turn because they take more fire damage.
When they start to...
When they start their turn, that monk.
Okay.
Do we all turn on the monk right here, right now?
I think he has him.
Yeah, I think Thermal
yeah.
has him, and then I think we focus everybody else while Thermal keeps the monk busy.
Like we could try to take out the summoner or the wizard, and we could kind of force the cleric to keep having to heal.
I have an idea for the cleric. I will handle the cleric on my turn.
I can help out with that because I can cast Spike Growth on top of both of them.
I'm gonna use my Crimson Right. I take 1 point of damage.
Alright, I'll target the wizard then.
Then I will move. 1, 2, 3, 4. Over here to Torval.
Fuck him up, buddy.
I'm gonna make my first attack with my greatsword.
Get it, boy?
24.
With a 24 to hit, your weapon purchases.
Alright. That is 19 plus... That's 22 damage.
22, nice.
Second attack. Oh! I'm going to use my inspiration to reroll that nat 1.
You get it.
With a nat 1, you still rolled a 12.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me!
Wow. Let me open up my crit fail meter.
That fucking sucks, dude.
Yeah.
Can I give him my inspiration to reroll again?
Nope.
Oh wait, actually, I might be able to do something here.
Okay.
Hurry up. Do it, because I'm bringing up the fail meter.
Didn't you already use your reaction, Thermal?
I got it back on my turn.
Right.
You got back on his turn.
Okay, I cannot do anything right now. Sorry.
Give me a D100 and please let me know what it is.
Alright. 36.
36. Oh, that's not that bad. It could have been worse. As you attack your opponent, you begin to fear that they actually may be a superior combatant. You get disadvantage on your next attack roll against this target.
Oh, okay. That's
That could have been a lot worse.
that could have been, yeah, that could have been way worse. Okay.
This dwarf's looking real big right now.
Let's see. That's bonus action and move. Kane is done.
Roger that.
No great sword.
Oh,
Dancing
that's a bonus
sword?
action. That's a bonus action to use, and I already used it.
Yeah, it's a bonus action to activate his Crimson Right.
What would Her Highness like to do today?
She is going to move right here. And she is going to cast Heat Metal at 3rd level on the cleric.
Ooh, definitely have eyes as she's lying on the ground. Let me just make sure. I just want to validate their weapons and armor. Most likely it's metal, but let me just make sure.
On the armor specifically. If it's metal.
Armor is plate, so yeah, it's
She has disadvantage on the saving throw.
There is no saving throw. It's just direct damage.
No, Heat Metal has a con save.
There is no con save. I read it.
That's if to drop the
Oh, okay.
To like.
And it
resist
takes
dropping
10
the
minutes to get rid of armor.
to cool down.
No, 10 minutes to remove
No,
the armor.
I keep a concentration on it, and it will remain that way until I lose concentration. And at the beginning of each of its turns,
Your bonus action, to continue to burn.
Yep.
Yeah, it's sexy.
I feel-
Not a spell you
like
see
she's
all that
sweating.
time. I like it.
wow,
Roll some
All right.
damage.
12 damage.
12. You hear.
And in addition to that, they have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of my next turn.
You got it.
Oh, checks, not saves.
Until they can get rid of the armor.
You got it. That's gonna take a while to take off plate armor. Awesome. That's
my turn.
I
interesting.
love Heat Metal. It's such a good spell.
Yeah, I just reread it because that's a spell Wrath has, and yeah, it's a con save to see if they can drop the item.
Yeah,
see
but
if
it's
they drop
armor.
it. Yeah, if they're wearing it, they don't make a save.
Water.
Yeah. Remember that.
All right. Would that be your turn, Lev?
That's my turn.
All right. Let's go with Jaeger.
First turn ever. Let's do it.
Turn, let me put his sheet up. 'Cause he can actually do some cool shit.
Like pounce.
Yeah. So he has 40 feet of movement.
Take a dump on that wizard in the corner.
I gotta remember what fucking keys to use, so give me a second.
You've moved 10 feet,
Yeah.
15.
That's 20 feet. He's going to, do I try and pounce on the guy? It's a really low
You have,
DC.
you have to do a straight. It has to be a straight line.
Oh, yeah. Straight towards the creature, yeah. Fuck it. So from right here, would Jaeger benefit from flanking with,
+1.
Fuck yes. It's level +1. And, yeah, it's +6 to attack, so it'll be +7. Fuck yeah. And does he get to make a bite and claw attack, or is it just one or the other?
What does the
Frog.
sheet say?
It just
You'd
says
have to have
actions, bite
multi-attack.
and claw. Okay, it has to have multi-attack. Sorry, this is my first time dealing with something like this. So.
Yep, we're good.
Okay, so it's one or the other. All right, so he's going to use those cool-ass fucking armored claws that Thermal made for him and take a swipe at the champion.
Get it. With a +1, please.
Yeah.
Jaeger, Jaeger, Jaeger.
That would be six. Hold on, let me do math. 16
23.
plus 7, 23 to hit.
Yes, as as Torvald would feel on his back.
All right, he's going to take 2d6. So
Don't forget his strength mod.
Yeah, he gets he takes 11 points of damage because he has a +5 to the damage rolls.
Ooh.
Nice.
Claws dig into
Yeah.
Torvald's sweaty, hairy ass fucking back.
Yep. And that is that's Jaeger's thing.
How much HP does Jaeger have, out of curiosity?
84 hit points.
Okay. All right.
He's the third highest HP in our party, I think. Third or fourth highest.
Round 1 is complete. As we move into round 2, peoples. The monk is up.
Okay,
So-
let me roll his damage.
Yep, do that right quick. And by the way, as you're doing all this damage, the monk isn't making a peep. He's just taking it in stride.
He takes 8 fire damage.
Even as his ankles shackled and burn, he seems to breathe it out to the point that you'll see like hot air coming out of his mouth as he breathes out the burn. How much burn was that again?
8 fire damage.
8. He begins to chant in a language that sounds very, very, what's the word?
Foreign.
Foreign,
Archaic?
sure. No, not archaic. Foreign, the fancy word for like really fancy from like China and shit. Whatever, dude. He's fucking chanting.
Eastern.
Exotic.
Exotic. Thanks the word. That's the word.
Exotic has nothing to do with China.
His words begin to rumble loudly. Ah, boy. 2 creatures that it can see. And once again, guys, I apologize. I'm also working with these creatures for the first time.
More than 30 feet away.
Yeah, fuck you, you dick.
Yeah.
Alright, I need a con save from Her Royal Highness as well as Big Fucking Dwarf.
Is this any like charm or stun effect?
No, this is psychic damage coming your way.
Oh, he's a psychic monk.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
Natural 20 for a 26.
Fantastic. You save. Unfortunately, Her Highness does not. You'll take half as much damage as his effect as you hear echoing, booming voices in your head. It sounds like you're getting a migraine, like your brain is about to fucking explode within your own skull. You take... Oh, that sure is a lot of 2s and 1s. That sucks. Not halved, it's going to be 25 psychic damage. Halved for the person that saved.
12 for the half.
You also cannot take reactions until the start of your next turn.
Is that
And
just
I
for
have to
who
make a-
saved, or...?
On a successful
I have to make
save,
a-
targets that have and suffers none other effect.
Okay.
And I make a con save on my concentration.
Yes.
Yeah. What is the con save? I don't remember.
You'd have
What-
to get a.
Is it half the damage or?
Yeah, so you'd have to get a 12 or higher.
Yeah.
To maintain concentration.
Correct. Con
Yep.
save 12 or higher.
Over higher. Add your con mod. You make a Constitution save, pretty much.
Do you have
Fine,
inspiration?
whatever. No,
You didn't write a journal? I thought you did.
I never write journals, Frog.
Oh, bummer.
Bruh.
Did you lose concentration?
Yeah, the heat
Yeah.
metal. All right. And since he used his action, can't do that. His bonus action, he doesn't have anything to throw. Yeah, so he's done with there. Asher, you're up.
He gets a strength save at the end if he wants to try to, end of his turn.
Fuck yeah, I'll try. And I failed. All right, Ash, you're up.
Alright. I am. So that. Fuck. Do I still try and cast Spike Growth on him, or do I just go up there and start shooting more?
I say cast spike growth because that just makes the area difficult terrain.
I mean, if he's
Yeah.
hypnotic, oh wait, no, he's awakened now, right? So yeah,
Yeah. But it can get counterspelled, possibly.
Yeah, but then they're using a counter spell on a spike growth.
That's true. That's true.
Also,
so-
the only the summoner is currently completely behind cover, so they can't see you, so they can't counterspell you. And the wizard might be more than 60 feet away from you, so they wouldn't be able to counterspell you if they're far enough away. If they have the spell. No, you're too far away.
And we're not having good luck with saving throws right now, so maybe damage is king.
I'm hitting the wrong button. Sorry. Grounded in a 20-foot radius, centered on a point within range. Yada yada yada. When a creature moves into or within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels. They don't get a save. They just can't move, or they take 2d4 piercing damage.
2d4 for every square, correct?
For every 5 feet they move in it. And it's also difficult terrain, so 1 square costs them 10 feet of movement.
Gotcha.
And so every 5 feet they travel. It's a DC perception check, DC 15, if they try to see if other people can recognize that it's hazardous terrain. That can't see it whenever it's cast. So everybody that was in front of them, if they tried to fall back into it, would have to make a DC perception check.
Understood.
I wish Greece was bigger.
All right. So yeah, that's my action. Anyone looking kind of fucked up yet? Like that needs some healing or anything?
I'm
Quentin,
good.
are you good? I know you took a pretty big hit. Are you still okay for now?
You can erase your circle. I have it written down for you.
Okay.
Remember,
how do
you
I
already
erase
cast a
it?
spell, so if it's a spell, you can't.
Oh yeah, that's right. It could only be a cantrip if it's bonus. So yeah, that is my. I'm just gonna do my movement, and then that'll be my turn.
Roger.
So
Oscar, you're on deck. I don't know if you're muted, Oscar.
Oh, so you said I'm on deck.
Yeah, you're on deck. I think, Ash, are you good?
yeah, no, I'm good. Yeah,
All right.
I was saying y'all could go. I was just doing my movement.
Roger,
so,
Roger.
yeah.
Alright.
Go ahead, Oscar.
I'm gonna use my
Yeah, you're good.
action to activate my celestial wings and
Yep.
stuff. So I'm gonna use one bit of that. So with the blade of Anahel, and then I'm going to fly 30 feet, and then look down upon this wizard. And I'm going to use my bonus action to use my Hexblade's curse on them. And yeah, that's my turn.
Roger Dodger, followed by War Priest, who's on the ground as they're rolling and burning for the moment. It seems to be cooling down. She looks over to Eric and confirms if Eric is okay. Eric returns the verbiage, "I could be better," as Brenna begins to pray. Mighty Helm, guide us this day. Give us your grace. Fill us with the vitality of justice. Give us the ability to show your true potential. Slamming hammer on the ground, radiant crackles explode out, and the ground, after like 10 feet away, begins to radiate upwards into like this gold powdered dust that just sprinkles everywhere. Occasionally, when these sprinkles kind of get close to each other, you can see small electrostatic charges kind of zap here and there. It begins to adhere to all the friendlies in the area, all of their friendlies, as he casts Mass Cure Wounds.
Very light.
3d8 plus my casting ability modifier. Please hold.
Roll low. Roll all ones. Do it.
Alright, this is going to hit everybody except for the monk.
Don't they have to see him?
Not for mass. I don't believe.
What are we talking about?
A wave of healing energy from a point of your choice within range. Up to 6 creatures of my choosing. A radius sphere on that point. Each target in that radius gains.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you had to see or not. Thank you.
They probably have to see the point of it, but yeah, they don't have to see.
And then she will remain prone. Kind of seems to really care for this conjurer. Uses... Well, actually, do I have any fucking bonus actions here?
Clerics don't have any bonus action cantrips.
Yeah, fair point. Alright, yeah. Done. As, you know, once again, she's taking full cover. Well, not full cover, but prone. Trying to stay as low profile as possible. Eustace, you're up.
Eustace is gonna hold on to this, right?
Fireball the cleric uses.
3. All right, so we're gonna cast Black Tendrils on the cleric and the sword.
Get it.
Yeah.
They're extra fucked if they move.
You know what? The wizard. All right, I gotta do it now. I have to. The wizard can't see you, so it doesn't matter. All right, I'm gonna trace your shit real quick so you can get rid of yours. 1 second. Boom, boom. They should really make a better.
Yeah, they should.
Cube.
It's like a perma placeholder where it just colors the ground a certain color, give you a bunch of colors to use.
We're just like, we don't want to deal with these two. Let them stay in their corner.
That or just import actual spell effects. Anyway, there you go. You can erase your shit.
All right, so I need dex saves on both of them.
Dex
18.
saves. Well, that's a disadvantage for both because they're both practically prone. Dex. That was actually a good roll, but let me do the disadvantage. 12 is a fail. And then let's go with the fucking conjurer. Surprisingly decent dex considering what he is. Oh, that's, hold on, a 15 and a natural 1. So he failed as well.
I rolled 3 1s for my damage. We are going to do an inspiration that, or do we want to use it on that?
I wouldn't.
I don't know if you want to do that for just.
Yeah.
Well,
There's
so-
stuff.
Like, is it 3d10s or
It's
like?
56. It's really low damage. Okay, so they take
yeah.
each 3 points of damage, and they are. So they are both. They are restrained by the tentacles.
Oh, okay.
You can use your action to make a strength or dex check, your choice, against the spell DC to free it. And every turn you start inside the tentacles, or the first time you enter the tentacles, you roll and take 3d6 damage.
Okay.
Do you get to choose the target, like the targets, or is it anyone?
It's an
We
AoE.
go into the area. So
Foot
if we
cube.
enter the area, we have to.
Me and Eustace have essentially made that the no-no bubble.
Correct. complete zone. Yeah.
I just cast grease on it too. Just yeah, okay.
He just casts Firebolt.
As they get beaten up by a bunch of tentacles, would that be your turn?
That's my turn.
Tentacle, didn't I?
Conjurer is next.
They can't even stand up because they're already restrained while they're prone now.
Their movement speed is 0.
Oscar, you're hovering, right?
I'm hovering like an inch above the platform.
Gotcha. As the conjurer peeks around the corner to see what the fuck is going on, not physically moving anywhere. I guess technically, well, whatever.
Roll that 3d6, you sis.
Yeah, please.
What do I have to do? What?
The conjurer is
It's the
going.
start of his turn.
Oh, 3d6. Okay.
Wait. Damage like that only works once per round.
It says at the start of their turn. It hadn't been their turn yet.
But it's the same kind of thing like Spirit Guardians. Like the damage isn't supposed to be compounded multiple times in a round. It's only you take it once per round.
It says if or, so it doesn't have to take damage.
Spirit Guardians happens when they begin their turn
Sorry.
in the.
Yeah, Spirit Guardian happens when they begin their turn.
Wait,
inside.
which is the one where like you were like flying around with the shit?
Yeah, that
around?
was Spirit Guardians.
That's
That
Spirit
yeah.
Guardians.
Well, actually, no. It does. Yeah, I think it does take the damage. So
Yeah.
Basically,
Take their.
the way it works with Spirit Guardians, you can't just move someone in and out of Spirit Guardians on the same turn.
8 damage.
Got it. Tentacles smack into him. Ooh, that was spicy. The conjurer peeks out and looks at you, Asher. Since you're sort of within line of sight. Sorry. That was surprisingly spicy.
What did you eat?
Some milk.
Oof. Okay. Yeah,
That was a really big jalapeno there. That was usually not that spicy. That's weird. Must have been at the bottom of the vat.
They got all the dust on it.
So I was gonna make it some spectacle, but chanty. Wind begins to kind of pick up around you. Any counter spells before I do this?
Nope.
I tried to will a counter spell into existence.
As the wind
Succeed.
picks up around or just near you, Asher, the dirt begins to swirl, and this kind of cyclone type of manifestation arises. As a dust devil of an elemental begins to conjure right next to you.
Conjure
Fucking
minor
level.
elemental.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
What I want to know is,
Alright.
does the air elemental get a... Does it go on his turn?
It won't. It shouldn't get an action this turn.
It takes its turn immediately after the conjurers.
Yeah.
100%. All right, cool. So conjurer's still going up. He's going to stay hidden and trying to put himself against the wall as much as possible. He seems to be very, very nervous. But nevertheless, gets the elemental off. Who is next? Air elemental. Whirlwinds around. Oh, I got the wrong size.
No.
That space is he's technically in the spike growth, kind of, because he's in a cube that's covered by the spike growth.
I truly appreciate the try. That was a good one.
It flies.
I was actually questioned, like, does that count if it's in the
No, that don't count.
Okay.
It flies.
So, here's what he's
Good.
going to do.
I've never used this spell, that's
all
why I
good.
was asking.
You're good.
You know what? Fuck it. Because the Earth Elemental can is going to occupy 2 spaces here. Boom! As he slides and the wind picks up around you and near you, you start to kind of feel wind and sandpapery kind of feelings on your face. And this creature... I need Asher and Jaeger to give me strength saving throws.
Who cast
Asher,
this?
you're good at those.
I got a 15.
A 15 passes.
And
Which one
then-
cast this?
This is Asher
Conjurer.
and... Yeah, Conjurer did.
Conjurer, okay.
Let me just make sure he doesn't have any other bonuses other than that. So. Jaeger got an 11.
11, unfortunately, is a fail. Let me see if we can take half damage, if any, if you pass. 1 second here. On a failure, blah, blah, blah. This happened, random direction, yada, yada, yada. Oh, that's pretty cool. Alright, so, if we're using north as our needle, do me a favor, Asher, roll me a D100, please. And tell me what number it is, using north as 0 and 100.
He got a 30.
30, so that looks like a northeasterly approach. So here's what's going to happen. First things first, Jaeger is getting smacked around for 15 points of bludgeoning damage to start. As debris just smacks around him. In this case here, it's more like sandpaper feeling, but it says bludgeoning damage, so it is what it is. You are thrown 20 feet in that general direction, which we already verified was that. If you fall into a wall or down a cliff, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so that's it for Jaeger. So, 20 feet. As the feline... Meow! Oh, shit. Now, what were you saying about occupied space?
Would forced movement count, though?
In this, the ground, you're tumbling across ground.
Wow.
Absolutely would count for this.
Would account in
Okay.
that
Yeah,
situation.
unfortunately. In this case here, it would only be... I'll give it 1 square to be cool. So just do the 2d4.
He got
Five.
launched.
As the feline gets a little bit of spikies in your paw. Nevertheless, that takes care of air elemental. Yeah.
What's Jaeger's
Oh, and Jaeger's also prone, just so you're aware.
Does someone have silence, by the way?
Do what,
I
Oscar?
have silence.
What's Jaeger's range? Because if you can use Jaeger to attack the summoner to get rid of the elemental.
Torvald is next.
I'll take care of it with a fireball next turn, and maybe Thalia can silence on top of my tendrils, and then they can't cast any spells going forward.
That's the
That's
square,
it.
correct?
Kane,
Yeah.
are you,
It's a cone. Or not a cone, it's a cylinder. Silence is a
I'm talking
cylinder.
about the square.
are you
that's
ready?
in the area there.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
all right, here it
Yeah,
comes,
his
Kane.
tendrils is the square.
As Torvald turns his direction to you, Kane, he grabs his greatsword and swings it at you 3 times.
Okay.
Jesus.
So they're level
Swing.
11.
Swing number 1, they're not 11. Swing number 1 hits with a 25. Swing number 2 with a 22. Ooh, this one might miss. Swing number 3 with a... Move out of the way, dice, I can see. Come on, dice, get away. There you go. 15.
15 misses.
Okay, so 2 hits. As you feel slashing damage... Wait, slashing damage has more than half of its total... Oh, okay. Wait, what? That doesn't make any sense.
So wait, how does he get 3 attacks if he's not a level?
Because that's what the character sheet says, Asher. I don't know, man.
He probably has some other features. He has a big
Would be a berserker.
I was
Let's
just
see here.
curious on how it works.
That doesn't make any sense. Why does he hit harder Why does he hit harder? So listen to this. X amount of slashing damage plus 7, or blank slashing damage if this creature has more than half of its total hit points remaining. But it's
like,
less.
It's like a bloodlust thing.
But it's less than the other one. It doesn't make any sense. Whatever. Here we go. First one is a 12. The second one is a 14. Total of 26 damage.
Alright.
And that takes care of champion. The expert is next. Real quick here. He's going to run around and fucking do some mamsy-pamsy shit. Oh, look at you. He really wants to poke you in the ass, Oscar. He really does.
Okay. Stop looking at my butt.
He's gonna turn, open up his inner, like, fucking shirt, and pull out more shurikens. And he's gonna whip 1, 2 of them at you.
What?
That is definitely a miss with a 10. And the second one is a 15?
Both miss.
Both miss as the shurikens fly into the stand. This dude is going to duck here, strategically try to be. That takes care of that. Spellcaster's next. I'm trying to go fast, guys. I'm sorry. Spellcaster's next. Oh, yeah, this is the guy. Oscar. He looks up and looks directly at you.
Hard pass.
I don't know if I want to waste this for this, but I think I need to. Oscar, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Give me 1 second. I just gotta think about something. I'm gonna give myself advantage.
Good idea. I'm not gonna lie to you, Oscar. That's very bad.
I'm going to I'll use my inspiration.
Roll one of your d20, not the full advantage.
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
Let's go 1s in a row.
Yeah. Oscar.
They banish me.
No, not that bad. It's bad, but it's not that bad. Oscar, you start to feel weird. You start to see the world grow around you. You look at your hands as your fingers start to shrivel in. Your skin goes from this current color to a tinge of green. You start to feel like your bones are changing. You start to feel as if you're shrinking. Your mobility goes out the fucking window. And as you're turning, you look in your back and you start to feel this hard growth on your back that seems to overtake you. All of a sudden, you feel like you're tiny and you can put your head in your body.
You got morphed into a turtle.
You are a turtle.
Hey, Oscar.
Technically, all you have to do is walk off the side and you'll take fall damage and you won't be a turtle anymore.
Oscar, I would like to remind you now, you're turtle enough for the Turtle Club.
I don't know what that is. I don't.
You are a turtle.
I mean, there is something I can do about this.
This creature or is going to. I said that was 15 feet. Hold on.
Try me, bitch.
Like, I think a turtle has like 2 HP. So just leap off the side. Take the D6
I'm gonna land on their
falling.
fucking head. I'm gonna hit him in the noggin.
Take the fall damage and turn back into a person.
Ah! Cannonball on your schnoggin.
It says if you're polymorph, if you take damage more than what they have HP, you turn back into your human form.
All right.
Oh,
He's going
no
to take
fucking-
15 feet to climb up the ladder. And he's going to use half his movement to pick you up.
Okay.
He's holding you as a shield. Or at least he's holding you in your hands. Unfortunately, he doesn't have enough movement to get back down. So it is what it is. Thermal, you're up.
Sounds good to me. Swing on this little monk guy.
Get it.
Do I still have my abilities?
How about a 25?
No,
25
you don't.
hits.
That's gonna be 11 plus. That's gonna be 13 damage on the first one.
13 damage. Got it.
Second attack. 22 to hit.
Hits.
Eight damage on the second.
8
No,
damage.
he's standing on. He's occupying the same space as Oscar's token. Oscar's a turtle
Okay,
now.
I see it.
I
I'm
have
tiny
I
now.
have a plan for this. I
And,
have a plan for this.
Bonus action, I'm gonna use the polearm strike.
Get it, get it, get it.
Asher, knock me out of their hands.
I've got an idea.
You know, I can hit everything with a fireball, and that will break his polymorph, right?
You can hit with a fireball. I'll still take the damage.
Yeah,
21 to
taking
hit.
Residual damage.
He'll take the
21 to hit is a hit.
You also hit my cat.
Well, your cat has a turn before I go.
That's gonna be
so-
8 damage on the
8 more
butt,
damage.
and that'll be my turn.
This monk is starting to bleed from his lip. He doesn't pay much mind to it, but he's bleeding. Would that be your turn?
Does bleed.
Make the cat.
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
If it bleeds, you can
Confirm
kill
does
it.
bleed.
Kane, you're up.
Confirm does bleed.
Alright. Here I go. Alright, so here I go again. Another strike with the great sword. And with a beautiful neck.
Wow. Torvald
Payback.
goes.
Alright,
Roll all ones, boy.
that's 22 plus 2 more d6. So that's 29 damage from the first attack.
29.
That's
yeah,
pretty
20. Second attack. 24.
Hit.
Alright. That's 12 plus 6. That's another 18 damage.
18 damage. Sexy.
And then the bonus action Dancing Great Sword!
Get it.
27
Ooh, that's a hit.
with another 18 damage added to that.
Holy barrage of fucking demon hunter you are, whatever the fuck your blood hunter. Slashing, gashing. The sword flies up, swings, and does like this cartwheel in the air and clips the back of his head. Torvald looks scared.
And that is gonna be my turn.
Her Majesty,
Mm-hmm.
you're up.
Get that silence.
Where exactly was I supposed to put this?
On top of the caster and the cleric.
Of the cleric.
On top of the cleric. Got it.
Yep.
Jeez.
It's a 20-foot cylinder.
The no zone.
Yep.
All right. That sounds like a plan. We'll center
And you
the
don't get to
silence
hurt
on
people.
that.
Are we good with the plan? Get the cat out there and I fireball all three plus
Yes.
Oscar, break polymorph. Do damage
Well,
all
have
three?
the cat attack
You're not
the
gonna be able to get
summoner
all
first,
three of them with
then
fireball.
pop out.
Fireball's a 20-foot field.
I can get all of them.
All right.
It's a 20-foot radius.
No, Oscar would be just out.
Well, that's just to show Oscar's in the same bit. He's not actually up that high. Because remember,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, Oscar's in my hand right now.
Yeah.
I won't be
Extra
happy
could
about the
shoot
fire damage.
Oscar out of his hand.
I can definitely hit Oscar. This spell.
Oh, this is gonna hit Oscar, 100%.
It's not my turn yet, though, so we'll worry about it later.
But yeah, have the cat attack the summoner and then come out to potentially get rid of the.
This is a silence bubble, or is there a save?
There's no save, you just can't
Just
talk.
silent. Got it. Cool. All right.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
No, the cat is not going to move further in because he take damage every time he moves inside there because it's spike
you
growth.
could have
but it's like one
Jaeger go
step.
after the wizard.
I have a plan for Jaeger.
Okay.
All right. Your Highness, movement.
No movement. I'm done.
Get away from the monk! Get away from the monk!
And
I'm not afraid of the monk.
The monk. Oh, the
the monk ain't going anywhere yet.
The
Kitty, you're up.
Yeah, a Jaeger is going to move out of the ground that is hurting him. It took him 10 feet to technically move out of there. So,
That's fine.
and then I'll roll his damage that he takes from moving out of it here in just a second. So that's where Jaeger's going to end up because he's just trying to get out of there.
Such a cute cat.
He took another 5.
Would that be Jaeger's turn?
I'm gonna have him. Yeah, he's gonna for his action. Would he still be able to dash? Is that like a thing they can do as an action?
Yeah.
Yeah, they can dash.
So yes.
Yeah, he'll dash then. That'll be the end of his turn. He's waiting for the fucking expert to come around.
Thermal, burn the monk.
Okay, monk, take some fire. That is going to be 6 fire damage.
As he burns. I guess, do I use an action to break it, or is that just happens automatically?
It's just end of turn.
All right, so... But I could use my action to try to break it early, is that right?
Nope, it's just you get a save and throw at the end of your turn.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. And I have 0 movement, huh?
Yep.
That is correct.
Well, shit.
Got this monk locked down, guys.
The bane of any monk's existence, being restrained.
Reach 5 feet or 10 feet on one target. Are you 10 feet away?
I am 10 feet away because that's my reach.
Apparently, a 4 strike hits up to 10 feet. Did you know that?
Oh, is he an astral monk?
I wouldn't call him that, but he is a psychic monk, based on this character sheet, yes. So yeah, I'm gonna punch you, bitch. As he goes,
You have disadvantage.
sit. 3 strikes at disadvantage.
I like the sound you made.
First roll, second roll, third roll. So with disadvantage rolls, you're looking at the following. Come on, dice. Why does it do that? Like it rolls in front of what I need to fucking see. Sorry, the last roll didn't work. All right, here we go. Disadvantage of 27, a 23, and a 26. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, 2 of them will hit. The third, I'm using a cloud rune to hit the expert.
Nice. Does it have to be within?
It just as long as they're within 30 feet of me.
That's awesome.
What
All
a
right.
Jaeger.
So
Yeah, well, now I can't use the one on Jaeger either. So, but
question: which I got 3 rolls here. You tell me. You tell me which one.
first roll, the 27.
27 goes to the other guy first. All right. So the first guy is going to hit for. Oh, that's almost max roll. 15 points of force damage. Smacks that guy in the face. All right. Here's the other 2 on you. Ready?
Yep.
The first punch, 21 damage, and then a force kick because I want to flavor it. A side kick to the belly for another 18.
Okay.
And these are considered force damage.
Yep.
And it's his turn because he can't do anything else. I'm gonna try to break this fucking thing. Probably gonna fail again with a 6. That's a fail. Asher, you're up. Oscar, you're on deck.
All right. So I would have disadvantage. Actually, no. Hold on. I'm going to take an opportunity attack from the air elemental, and I'm going to try and get the fuck away from it.
Go for it. 26 to hit. I rolled an 18.
Yeah, that hits.
Wow, really? Apparently 17 points of damage, bludgeoning.
Okay, so takes away my temp HP. So you said 17?
Yes, please.
Okay, so that'll leave 14 left over. Alright, that's fine. Okay, from here I can still see the Conjurer. He's prone, right? Like he's laying down.
Yeah, he's trying to take as much
Yeah.
cover as possible. From there,
Right.
I'll give him half cover on you.
So, but being restrained also gives me advantage on attack rolls because it just says attack rolls, doesn't say melee or anything. It just says attack rolls. So it would be a straight roll.
Sure.
Or no, he's about to get fireballed. Fuck it, never mind. I'm not gonna do it on him. I'm gonna do a shot on the champion. Never mind. He's about to get fucked up.
Oh, get it.
19 to-
Toval gets hit with a 19.
For first one does 12 points of damage.
Absolutely.
25 to hit.
Yep.
Another 12 points of damage.
2 arrows chunk into him. He's looking quite injured.
And then for my bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word on Jaeger.
You got it.
Ooh. The lowest possible amount of heal.
That sucks.
Would that be your turn?
Eustace, am I still out of range of your fireball? Or because I could have moved to stay out of range of it. Yeah, I'm just out of it. Alright, cool. I thought I stayed out of range of it. I just want to double check.
I mean, you probably want to move back a tile.
What level
That was
spell is Fireball?
25.
3?
Yes.
It's 20-foot radius.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get hit by it. I'm good. I'm literally just outside of it, so we're good.
Yeah, he was literally just 1 square beyond it.
Perfect.
Ash is gonna get those eyebrows.
Here, get a little burn.
That's where I'm one back. It would have put me at the same fucking movement speed. I still could have done what I wanted to do, but yeah, it's fine. All right, that's the end of my turn.
Awesome. You're up, Oscar. Mr.
I'm
Turtle.
gonna hold my turn until after Eustace's turn.
Okay.
What?
War Priest is up, who's trying to talk to Eric. And there's just no sound.
10 damage.
10 points of damage. And I guess what he's trying to tell Eric is ouch, ouch, ouch. But he's all you see is... Alright, cool. War Priest ain't gonna fucking do shit, is he?
Did they get a save against your tendrils to be from being restrained?
They roll disadvantage, strength or dex to break free of the tendril.
All my spells are fucking verbal, 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 verbal. Damn you, God. Why do you have to make me have to say shit?
You can get a disadvantage check to see if you can break free to move out of it.
That's probably all I got available to me.
And then you gotta spend half your movement to stand up.
Yeah, half your movement to stand up,
And then
you're
take
gonna
one
use
step forward.
yeah, and take damage.
I'm gonna reach for these tentacles while laying down and try to pull them off me. Strength check. What's my DC?
18.
At disadvantage.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter. 16 doesn't work anyway, so doesn't matter. I'm trying to break free. It's just not working. He's just gonna stay put on the ground. You're up, Use.
Forward one spell, and we're gonna fireball all 3 characters plus Oscar's turtle polymorph.
Durgan holds out his hand as his ring begins to glow. The fireball energy gets sucked into the ring and dissipates with the counterspell.
Can you use
Is
it
that in range?
counterspell to counterspell?
You can
Yes, you
counterspell that
can.
counterspell.
Is that in range though?
Yeah, he's,
It's not.
It shouldn't be in range.
the
Oh,
fireball's
you
right
have
next to him.
60 feet.
No,
the
you have to be within
spellcaster.
60 feet of the caster.
Hold on, I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up.
I'm looking it up too. Yep, you interrupt a creature in the process of casting a spell. They are correct. It's not where the spell goes off, it's where it starts from. Alright, cool. Fireball goes off.
They can jump off too.
No, that was a too high level roll.
Alright, so War Priest is going to be a disadvantage deck save.
It's 21 damage.
I guess I'll roll to. What's the turtle's dex?
Not high enough.
Conjurer, disadvantage. Please hold. Alright, so the 2 in the fucking area, denial area, they're failed. Wizard. The wizard doesn't get disadvantage, does he? No, right? Flat die. Also fails. And then Oscar fails as well. So
failed.
everyone takes 21 points of damage.
Yep.
How much health does a turtle have?
Not enough to say. Oh, yeah, I guess we should fucking figure that out, huh? 1 second. Turtle in 5e base is hit points 2.
I don't know if the burp was necessary.
So you take 19 points of fire damage, Oscar.
And I transform in their arms, and I look pissed.
We're getting there. 1 second. War Priest 21. Conjurer. Oops.
You hanker for.
You know, a monk that can't move isn't that scary.
You did like 4 damage to me. I don't know.
You're such a dick.
All right, Oscar. As you start to grow back to yourself, does your flight go away?
Nope. Because I'm returned to the state I was in.
Fantastic. Well, you naturally just float off to the side. Okay, would that be your turn, Yusuf?
And
Yeah, I moved back a tile in turn.
Conjurer has to make a concentration save.
Sure
Con
does.
save for the air.
Has to
Words
be the
air
town.
elemental.
What do I got to roll for that?
It's
Half a
Con.
It's going to be a 10. So
Yeah, you got to beat a 10. It's
15
is
on
it
my
a
con
con
save.
save or is it just a D10 plus your Constitution?
It's a con save, I believe.
Okay.
So yeah, actually, it's out of curiosity. So, for the record, this is not a concentration thing. This is something he just does, just so you guys are aware. So it's not concentration.
Okay.
But
There's
anyway,
the second elemental spell that is a concentration.
yeah, this guy specializes apparently. I guess that's just the way the character sheet is.
Does he command it, or is it just autopilot?
It's just an elemental on the battlefield.
Sweet. All right, Oscar, let's see that blade.
All right, Conjure
you.
is next. Who's going to try to use deck?
No,
Oh, you're
Oscar's
going. You're
holding,
right.
yep.
You're right. Go.
yeah. So I'm gonna stab this person in the stomach.
Go for it.
Attack. Oh yeah, let me not roll in the computer. Are you kidding me? I rolled a 3.
As you're falling backwards into the float, you got a slash and you miss by like 2 inches.
Sucks. Sucks a lot. Oh wait. Oh, can I give myself if I stand still, I can give myself advantage. Can I just do that? Can I try to with steady aim?
Sure.
Alright. Rolled a 2.
Same thing.
Well, yep, that's my turn.
All right. Now it's the Conjurer who's going to try to break that grapple. And doesn't do it.
roll that damage, Usis.
Okay, almost forgot.
I can't roll to save my life
It's
today.
not looking good, Conjurer. Oh.
10 damage.
He's looking awfully wounded and faint as these tentacles just keep fucking right into the ground, into the wall. Champion Torvald is next. Honestly, he's in melee with Kane right now. As much as he wants to fucking swing. Oh no, sorry. What am I talking about? The Earth, Air Elemental's next. Who is going to... He flies. Cool. Dude, he's got 90-foot flight? That's so overpowered.
Oh, he's an air elemental.
Why? Why me? I'm having a hard time.
He doesn't want another person flying in his airspace, Oscar.
Oscar,
My ass,
please give me a strength saving throw.
Is this an attack?
This is what he does.
It's not an attack. It's what he did to Asher and Jaeger. You just have to make a strength save.
Nice. You take half of 9 damage as sand seems to just cascade across your armor, doing nothing important.
I look awesome, but this is so annoying.
Doesn't the wizard have to make the save because it's everything within so many feet of him?
No,
'Cause I know
it's
that's what it
within
was
the
with-
occupied space.
He's
Oh,
in
okay.
my air zone.
Alright,
Okay.
now the champions. And as much as he wants to stab Asher in the back, he's a man full of pride. He's gonna go for you, King, because fuck you, that's why.
I feel this. I respect the Torvald.
It's all good, man. He may be an asshole, but he's a man of honor that apparently swings for an 11. And then he swings for a 16. Come on, and then he swings for a 22.
Hold on. I'm going to use my Blood Curse of the Eyeless as reaction. I'll roll a d6 and he has to deduct that from his attack roll.
Get it? My attack roll was a 22 minus 5.
Roll to 17. That will make it a miss.
Nice. As he swing, and you're just kind of like, poof, poof. You're rope-a-doping him. Oh man. Bonus action. He's gonna pound on his chest. Whoa, whoa! And he's gonna regain some hit points. Bring it! Expert is next. Oh man, I really want to do some stabbies here. Thinking he sees an opportunity. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Hold on, I don't want to get an attack of opportunity. Actually, fuck the attack of opportunity.
No.
I'm gonna swing around this way.
Hi, Dad, love you.
Yeah, let Jaeger get an attack of opportunity.
All right.
The expert
19 to hit.
19 to hit. The expert gets slashed on his ankle as he tries to jump over the attack.
Ooh. That is 17 points of damage. Is max damage.
Incredible. As he kind of yelps a little bit, but he's gonna still go forward and attempt to strike at you twice with his mighty short sword there, Your Highness.
Do it, you won't.
First one was a 24, the second was a 17.
17 does not hit.
One short sword attack, minimal damage. 4 damage. Slides onto your armor.
I have no armor. Just rings off of like it.
the stone slightly gets scuffed.
Thick.
It gets scuffed.
We need to get you armor.
Dude, she is armor. She's fucking stone. That's nuts. All right, cool. You know, that was a little lackluster for him, but I think he's done. No, fuck that. Bonus action. You know what? Yeah, he's gonna take the risk it for the biscuit and try to. Yeah, he's gonna bonus action dash to try to get away. Give me an attack of opportunity, please. There.
Wait, wasn't he within 10 feet of thermal too?
I've already used my reaction.
Ah, okay.
17 to hit.
17 hits.
Conk.
And 11 damage. So he backs
Give him that.
away and there's
My other ankle!
So he turns around to take some much needed cover. Go ahead.
she hefts this hammer. Just it looks weightless as she picks it up, but then as it hits him, the weight of it just seems to carry just straight through it. Like the hammer feels no resistance as it just cleaves through him, pushing him. Yeah. 4.
You clock him square on the medulla oblongata, and he falls down unconscious.
Unconscious.
Shit.
Damn, he had very little health.
Ow.
Yeah, dude, you got it squared. Click. You hear the Mario Brothers sound of him losing the mushroom power. Do do do. Awesome.
Do any
Oh,
coins
wow.
fall out?
He was in like a low level or something.
Or
Shit.
the rings fall out?
That's his turn.
Wait, is he down or is he just or thought he'd do something that makes him go
He's
knocked out?
lying on the ground.
Okay. Shit.
Spellcaster
Again,
Mage is
disengage,
next.
triple tap.
Spellcaster is running out of high-level spell slots.
I am going to stab you.
I am going to stab
Where are you? You're all the way over there?
Yep.
All the way over there.
Eustace, run!
I can't. It's not my turn.
Missed your step. Get the fuck out of there.
That's a bonus action, not a reaction.
I know.
I'm so sorry, Oric, but I gotta do this.
Ulrich.
Ulrich. Oh, you're gonna kill him. You're gonna kill your teammate.
He's about to cast Fireball.
Ulrich von Liechtenstein.
Can I get counterspell? Is that an
He's
option
blunt.
for me?
He's pissed. He'll see you in the
What if-
Liechtenstein.
You're an arcane trickster, technically.
Yo, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about from my warlock slots.
Oh yeah, Warlock, yeah, you can get it.
Could I have done it? Oh yeah, I could have. Oh damn. Sorry guys. I got cooler spells.
Just acknowledge that I could slide this over like an inch and get everybody. Can we acknowledge that?
Sure.
We can acknowledge that.
All right, cool. That's an automatic death save for poor rogue down there, but fuck him. He let a girl knock him out.
If he dies, I'm taking his stuff. I hope you know this. If you kill your friend, I'm taking his
This
stuff.
is a fight to the death. This is a fight to the death.
This is an arena. All right, but he's definitely automatically down to save. All right, so everybody, give me dexterity saving throws, and let me see what my spell save DC is. Okay, and I will go through and tell you who saved and passed.
21.
23 for Asher.
22.
Thick and dexterous.
Thermal fail, dude. Uh-oh.
Well, you get advantage on dex saves, Thermal.
No, I do not.
Jaeger
You're a
got 20,
barbarian. Oh, you're only
20.
level 1 barbarian.
So Thermal's the only one that failed. So everyone will take half this damage except for Thermal.
I take a quarter because I'm
Even
resistant to fire damage.
Even better. Look at you. This is what, 8d6, right?
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh, that's a lot of sixes. Oh, I just hit you in the head. I'm so sorry, puppy. I just nailed my dog in the head by accident. 31 points of damage.
So 15.
So 15.
As a
What's half of 15?
half of 15, 7.
Yeah.
7. Hype. That feels
Nice.
good.
Whatever. He's on the board.
Whatever.
And he is going to try to climb down the stairs and hold aside. Go ahead and give me an attack of opportunity, sir.
Yep. Actually, no. The attack of opportunity isn't worth it.
Okay. And he's going to intentionally put his back up against this wall, trying to break line of sight from as much as possible. Thermal.
Queenie, if you could you heal my cat? He's looking a little fucked up.
I'm up. Okay.
Thermal.
Let's see. Gonna hit this monk guy. Natural 20.
Oh, shit.
Kill him. Give revenge for
Yeah.
me and my 2 1s and then a 3 and a 2.
That's
This might be bad. This might be bad.
That did not roll right. Hold on a sec. This did not roll right. My apologies.
I guess this is kind of like a boss fight, isn't it?
Feels like it.
That's gonna be 34 damage.
He's still alive.
Okay, I'll hit him again.
Get it. Another nat 20.
That's gonna be 22 to hit.
That's a hit.
That's gonna be for 10 damage.
10 more. Still alive. Although his knees seem to be shaking slightly, but he's holding his composure.
Okay. I'm gonna use the butt of my pole arm.
Okay.
That's gonna be a 24 to hit
Yeah.
for 8 damage.
How about that pommel strike for martial characters in Baldur's Gate 3, huh?
So nice.
All right. As you swing the butt like in slow motion, like your swing is coming across the side of his head, or at least aiming for the side of his head, and he kind of does a sign of I'm gonna take it. He kind of like puts his fist in front of him and kind of like gets ready to just letting it collide into the side of his temple, and he falls unconscious.
Sweet. Annahel strikes him down with this nice silvery barb.
I didn't approve of that.
Oh, too bad, Annahel. And yeah, that'll be my. Actually, let's do a little bit of movement here. I think. Nah, that'll be my. Yeah, I'm gonna move and then turn.
You got it.
Should have tried to make friends first.
I'll go right there, and then.
Kane, you're up.
All right.
I think the Blade of Annahel should give a passive +5 to persuasion checks.
Does 20 hit?
Yes, 20 absolutely hits him.
Or allows me
only
to
when trying
cast
to make
friends,
friends
just at will.
against enemies.
Okay.
At will, friends.
So
25 points of damage.
yeah, 25 points of damage on the first attack.
Holy fuck. Takes it like a champ.
Second attack. Does 18 hit?
Yes, 18 hits.
That's gonna be 15 plus 4. That's another 19 damage. And Dancing Greatsword. I'm pretty sure this one's gonna miss. 16.
16 misses.
Okay. However, let's see.
Your Highness, you're up next.
Let's see.
What?
You know what? I'm gonna use. Do I want to do this? I'm gonna use my brand of castigation on Torvald.
Okay.
Its effects. I always know what direction the branded creature's in, as long as we're on the same plane, so I always know where he's at.
Okay.
But each time the branded creature deals damage to me or another creature I can see within 5 feet of me, the branded creature takes 4 points of psychic damage.
Okay. That's cool.
So, yeah.
Would that be your turn?
That is my turn.
Your Highness, you're up.
All right. Oh.
I'm just still thinking of that hammer in the back of the head.
Master wounds would be nice right
Taco
now.
Bell bong.
Dum.
We must make sure you never appear here again. Bailiff, whack his pee-pee.
This brand lasts until I dismiss it or until I brand another creature. It can also be dispelled with a level 4 dispel magic spell.
Gotcha.
All right, I'm gonna spend a key point to give myself a bonus action
You're part monk.
dash. I am part monk. Pew! Teleports behind you.
A fucking 500 whatever fucking pound statue just whipping it. You.
Yeah, like the stone underneath where she was. Like when the monk, the opposing monk did it, it was cool. But then when she does it, there's like a crater.
Fucking talk about unstoppable force, man.
Yeah.
It's like
And
Wrath
then-
when he cast Expeditious Retreat and ran through a door.
And
It's just 600 pounds of fuck off.
Go ahead, Caleb.
I'm gonna hit the. Oh my god! What a fucking sad thing that was.
Oh man.
That was to hit. That was to hit the conjurer. I think that's.
Yeah, the hammer flies just over.
So no. What's gonna happen is she does that. She like runs all the way up that far, and she's like trying to come around the pillar with a strike, and he's just like just barely sees it and ducks, and there's just a crater where the hammer hits into the fucking pillar.
Awesome. Incredibly amazing.
And can she just use thaumaturgy to just like
Sure.
make her eyes glow like
Flavor it. Go ahead.
like she is tunnel visioned in on him. He's like, oh my
Just for
God.
shits and grins, roll me an intimidation.
Okay.
Big stone lady, scary.
Giant lady.
It's not that great.
Okay. The guy's just pumped up with adrenaline right now.
Okay.
Would that be your turn?
That is my turn.
Asher, you are up as you see the blur of a white statue fucking just haul that ass.
Jaeger, then Asher.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Get that wizard Ash. Get him.
Well, Jaeger's going first, and then Asher will be. Jaeger's kind of fucked up, so he's gonna kind of stay.
Just finished coup de grace that the expert.
I thought about it. I really thought about it. It was like, nah, we'll show mercy. All right, that's gonna be Jaeger's turn because he's just trying to get some cover. All right, that Jaeger's turn's over.
Yep, Asher.
All right, that's my movement. I can see that fucking wizard now, who just cast Fireball, and he's like, "You shouldn't have hurt my fucking cat," and I'm gonna shoot him in the back.
Oh, great. Here we go.
18 to hit.
Yes.
I'm gonna use my Piercer feat to re-roll that damage.
Roger.
That's better. 14 points of damage.
Much better. Arrow sinks in the small of his back.
So close to being a crit. It was an 18. So 30 to hit.
Hit.
It bounced between like 20 and 18 and then went back to 18. Max damage, 15 points of damage.
Fantastic. As your arrow sinks into the left shoulder blade, the force of it pushes him forward into Liana's occupied space. Liana, this body of this wizard begins to lean in towards you, clearly on the way to fall unconscious. What do you want to do, Liana?
Like as
Flavor.
a reaction, I don't have.
Yeah, flavor.
Just flavor.
She's falling into your arms. Well, into your space. You can catch her or not. Your call.
I'm gonna like just shove her the other opposite direction,
And her body tumbleweeds 5 feet backwards on the ground, unconscious.
head first.
First. I'll give that an automatic death save. Or his death fail, rather.
And then for my bonus action, I'm going to cast second level Cure Wounds on Jaeger, because it's got a range of 60 feet.
Roger that.
Cure
Nice.
wounds?
Or a healing word.
Healing
Sorry,
word.
I said the wrong thing.
I was like, hold on, that's a touch
I was
spell.
about to say,
Yeah, no,
that's
sorry,
an amazing
I-
upgrade.
Yeah, no, sorry. I read the wrong thing. It's healing word is what I cast.
How dare
Damn it, I
you?
wanted to kill
How
them.
dare you? Would that be your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Oscar, you are up.
Alright, one sec. I have to change my target now. 'Cause-
Don't you dare come in Torvald. This is a
Well, this-
Take
I don't give a damn about your duel, or man.
This is a pain in the ass.
You know what? Fuck it. Oscar's gonna fly above the
Remember, you'll be in
this-
silence there because it's a cone that goes straight up.
Oh, you're right. Wait,
No,
is
no,
this
please,
spell-
fly there.
It's a cylinder.
Is this spell? Oh, one sec. Is this spell a verbal spell?
Pretty much all spells are verbal.
not all.
Not all. Most are, but not all.
No, like
This one isn't.
95% are verbal.
This one isn't.
What is it? What is it? I'm curious.
I'm gonna fly above them, and then I'm gonna green flame blade this bitch.
Yep.
Nice.
That is not a verbal spell.
I'm gonna.
I think tendrils are gonna hit you though.
Yeah. Because it's a 20-foot cube.
Yeah, they go 20 feet.
That's the no area, Oscar.
Wait, so it affects the air too? It does
Yeah,
not
It's a
just the
20-foot
Well,
high cube.
Yeah, the tendrils are long. They're in like think of them like seaweed.
Oh, then.
Yeah, you're in the no zone, Oscar. Like,
Fuck up the air
Oscar,
elemental.
you got the air elemental right there.
Oscar, don't be a
I don't give a
pussy.
damn about this elemental. Fuck you. Fuck all of you. I got silver for the one I wanted to kill. My kill got stolen. And now this one's fussing over me stealing that kill.
when you're looking, they're almost dead.
We're not fussing. We're just trying to keep your character from getting.
No,
fucked up and not
go.
having an action.
Take the. You know what? You have a high dex. You don't have to worry about those tentacles. Go for it.
Yeah.
I don't have a high dex. I have a +2.
I know.
Well, I guess I have a +6 to the save. Or
There you go.
+5 to the save.
See? That's a 13
You can do it. You can do
Nah,
it.
fuck that
Roll
shit. I'm gonna
13 or
fucking-
higher.
I'm going to. I'm gonna. I guess I'll just. I'm going to just bonus action to give myself advantage and just firebolt them, I guess. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna use my I'm gonna use one of the spells in my ring to cast chromatic orb.
Chromatic orb. All right.
There you go.
I'm gonna give myself advantage on the to hit, and I get to add 8 radiant damage. And for the main damage type, I'm gonna make it I'll make it fire damage. Wait, what race are they? They're a dwarf, right?
They're dwarves.
Yeah. So I'll make it I'll make it fire damage. And
He's texting me. He asked me to flush the blood again.
Is chromatic orb? Is that a ranged attack? You're taking a disadvantage, and
Yeah.
then you're doing a flat roll, right?
well, I gave myself. Then if it's a flat roll, I still get an 18. The first roll was the 11. Though I have, I guess you can't. Oh wait, I already had advantage, so I don't even need to use the bonus action to do that because they're restrained. So it was just. So I'm not gonna use the bonus action to do that. I'm just gonna fucking shoot them.
Okay, so
It
who are
would
you hitting?
be straight because they're prone.
The summoner.
The conjurer. You got.
All right, and I'm gonna roll. That's 21 damage.
21 damage of fire smacks into the conjurer. If it
And
wasn't,
8 of it is radiant.
if it wasn't for the silence area, you swore you would probably hear screaming right now as the conjurer falls unconscious.
Cool. And since I don't have to do that before, I will instead use a bonus action to disengage, and then just go 30 feet. Like, I guess I'll have to raise my. I'm going above the no-no square,
That's fine.
and I'm just gonna like hover above. Actually, no. Yeah, I'll hover above the mage. So I'm above this point. I'm just. And I'll just raise myself up. Control. There.
Please don't screw up the ending here. We can't let this guy heal at all somehow.
I mean, even if he heals, we're still gonna. He's got to take on all of us.
He can res though.
Can
Yeah,
I? Can I? I?
Do shit.
When can I make my check? At the beginning or the end of of my move for the priest?
It's you just have to use your action, and you can do it whenever you want.
Like, which check? The escape the tentacles?
Yeah.
Oh
You-
shit!
Yeah, that's the action to use. So
the summoner's gonna take the damage still because they're still in it.
Yeah, summoner runs the risk of dying, 100%.
Is it the door's turn now?
Technically, it's well, Oscar, you done?
Yeah.
It is the war priest and then Yusuf. The war priest being very, very upset. 12 damage.
12 damage.
Being very, very upset, will first try to break. 17?
Nope, it's 18.
You trapped them in hell.
Yeah, we effectively made this corner A like just fuck off.
Is that verbal?
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Verbal. Fuck you with the silence. Believe it or not, the biggest pain in my ass right now in this fight is the silence. That's got my whole shit shut down.
We shut the healer down.
Yeah.
Yes. Silence is the mage no spell.
While laying down, this priest is going to try to be as defensive as possible, taking some sort of a defensive stance while lying down. Fetal position. Yeah. Eustace, you're up.
All right, this is going pretty well. So, Eustace is gonna slide over here a little bit, say hi to Jaeger, and his hand's gonna fill into a black ball, and he's gonna shout the name of Torvald Thunderbeard. Your time's up. And a black laser is gonna go flying and bend around this and curve and slam into the back of his head.
Use a magic missile?
Psychic glance.
No, it's psychic glance. So I need an intelligence save, 18.
I love psychic
With a
glance.
0 modifier, I rolled a 12.
Oh, so he can attack him, but I.
Okay.
I didn't know what you was doing.
Okay, that's an 18. Can Silvery Barbs re-roll that? Because that was really low.
Do you want me to use silvery barbs on you?
Silvery barbs makes you take
Oh,
the
I don't
lower
think it can do
damage.
for damage rolls. I
Yeah,
think
it
it's
can't.
only.
Yeah,
I
it's all attack rolls.
Oh, well, he takes
Or-
18 points of damage, and he is stunned until the end of my next turn.
Oh,
Kane.
yes.
Kane,
Yes.
as
Yes.
you're fighting face to face, trying to get your honor, you hear the name Torvald being shouted from somewhere in the arena. And this bright black flash of light erupting out of the back of Torvald's head. And as you squint from that flash of black light, you open your eyes up and Torvald's on the ground at your feet. Just before you get ready to slash.
Damn it! I could have stolen that kill.
You look to your right.
Oh, I gotta.
You look to your right where Eustace has just casted something. You look to your left where Oscar's clearly upset.
I get used to the stink guy.
And so now that he's down, I'm going to drop concentration on the tendrils.
Okay. You drop concentration on the tendrils.
Wait, why?
Don't ask why. I'm cool with it.
So I can go in there and smack shit.
Eustace, you done?
I'm going to move 32 feet over here.
Gotcha. Thermal, you're up. Followed by Kane.
Jaeger meows at you, kind of roars at you because you didn't scratch his head before you left.
Okay, I'm gonna move here. Let's go, and I need some extra reach, so enlarge myself.
Huh.
Oh, shit, he's
And
going
second wind. For 9 healing, woohoo. Every little bit helps.
Is the elemental still up when the summoner dead?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's a
that'll be my
feature
turn.
thing, not a spell.
Gotcha.
It's probably like something like a gem of summoning elemental kind of.
Kane, then Her Highness.
It's my turn.
Sure is.
Go get it, Kane. End it.
No, don't, because that's still spike growth, guys. No one can go in there until I drop
I
it.
can do it. I can do it. Leave it to me.
Question: Can I jump from here? Can I jump 15 feet from here? Will that use an action if I did that?
Let's find out. I happen to have a jump calculator.
Well, no, I think he's want to know if it uses his action to jump.
Well, if we go by rules of Baldur's Gate, it's a bonus action.
I'll gladly use a bonus action for this.
And you would have saw Asher cast it there, so you do know the area is
What's
dangerous.
your strength?
I don't care. My strength, 22.
How tall are you?
I am. Where did I put my? I'm at least 6 foot.
Have we all dropped? Oh, Kane's the only one that hasn't dropped someone yet. Okay, we should actually use Kane. Yeah, 'cause she knocked him. Yusuf
Asher
knocked
dropped
him.
the first wizard, this wizard in front of it.
Yeah, Asher dropped him, and yeah, so yeah, the last.
Would you
one,
say you're 6 feet?
Yeah, 6 feet.
Okay.
Just go with 6 feet.
With a
I think
running,
I actually might be 6'3", but
with a running start, which is 10 feet of movement, your long jump is 28 feet horizontally. Your high jump is 9 feet off the ground because you're apparently some sort of superhero. And you can reach up and grab something 18 feet off the ground because, once again, you're a superhero. Without a running start, it's only, well, you're getting a running start, which is fine. It will take an action to jump this.
I will take an action.
Yeah, and if you land on difficult terrain, you need to make a dexterity save because that square you're landing in is considered to be difficult terrain.
Can I drop a concentration spell at will, can I?
You can. Is that a concentration? I don't think it's a concentration.
Yeah,
Is it?
spike growth is concentration, so I'll drop spike growth. So you can just run in.
Okay, I'm just gonna run in,
Spike growth is gone now.
and I'm gonna attack the priest.
Get it. He is on the ground, which gives you advantage, but he is taking fetal position cover, so straight roll.
Oh, well, straight roll 17.
17. Ooh, actually, that might miss. 1 second. Where the
If
hell's
they
my
have
sheet?
plate armor, yeah.
Where are you, War Priest? 17 does not do it.
All right.
If you want, I can
Second attack
have
roll is
you.
20.
If you want, I could have you re-roll. And I'm pretty sure. Let me just double check. It doesn't specifically say you have to take the lower of the roll.
You do. If it's so revolves, you have to take the lower. Second attack roll 29.
Hits.
Uh, 16 plus 3. That's 19 damage.
Got it. Would that be your turn?
Bonus action, Dancing Greatsword. This is going to be the last attack from it. 15 miss.
Unfortunately, just clinks off of the armor.
Alright.
We're gonna take her out.
Fantastic. Your Highness, you're up.
Bonus action, cast Searing Smite.
Oh yeah, because you're a forge cleric.
Yeah. We'll just do it at... Yeah, why not? We'll do it at 3rd level.
Oof.
Who gives a shit, right? Bam!
Is that a range attack?
No, it just
Just my-
powers my weapon, and
Yeah.
then I go... "Beep." Whoop. Come on, move. There you go.
Oh, okay. You're charging in. I get it. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
But it is verbal, so I'm gonna enact it before I go.
Correct, correct.
Mm-hmm.
You would have to anyway, because the smite is concentration. So
Yeah.
So then we're gonna go for 4 to hit.
Yeah, you would drop silence if you did that.
Woo!
That is
Nat
an crazy nat 20. This is gonna be. This has the potential of being the highest damage
Oh my
ever done in
God.
one
This
turn.
is going to hurt.
so what is it like?
20 just off of the Warhammer.
Okay, and that's with double dice, right?
Yep.
All right, cool.
Followed by 6 d6s of fire damage. Whoops, it didn't go. There it goes.
Yeah, this is
Another 20.
Okay.
Silence is gone, by the way.
Oh well, you rolled max damage on your
That's fine.
warhammer.
Yeah, dude. So 40 total. Any other modifiers?
Nope, that's it.
I
Flat
think
40
40's gonna
damage.
drop.
I'll tell you what. Why don't you explain to me how you crush this priest? Mind you, they're already in a fetal position. So from start to finish, that entire round.
So, again, it's not gonna be a dash, but it's still gonna be like insane amounts of speed that she's using here. She darts over, and big boom, one hit. The fire just completely like shockwaves out, and it's just square into like the shoulder or side area right in here.
I like to imagine a massive that kind of breaks line of sight for just a brief moment, and this priest, singed, lies lifeless on the ground, completely knocked the fuck out, and clearly surprised.
Hey, how many rounds of combat have we been in?
We are on round. We're about to be into round 5.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, I'm trying to keep track of my arrows.
Say again, Asher. I'm sorry.
I'm keeping track of my arrows, and so I just wanted to get my count right.
Roger that.
All right.
Don't know
Now
what.
all that's left is the air elemental.
I think it's over, right?
No, you still got an air elemental. Speaking of which,
I'm going to try to persuade it to go away in Primordial,
oh,
because I speak that language.
okay. I mean, it is an independent creature. It was summoned, but it's not necessarily under any control per se.
We haven't done any damage to it.
I'll tell you what. I'll give you a legitimate roll. Sure.
Okay. Oh my god!
What do you wish to say?
Rolled a nat 20.
Oh God.
Be gone! You don't belong here.
It turns to face you, and it's kind of, you only see its shape because of the sand that's in the area, and the dirt, and the sand just falls to the ground. That is the end of combat, kiddos.
So do we get to loot them now?
You can't loot them.
You
in a
hear-
corner.
He just say loot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we get to loot them now?
No,
They're
we
good,
can't
though.
loot them.
You hear two people clapping that echoes in the entire arena. The prince stands up. Bravo! Bravo. Congratulations, Team Saber. Very impressive. The Mithril Maulers were by far the prime choice for quite a while. Looks like you have the potential of getting really, really rich. What have you to say for yourselves in your decisive victory?
Would have been better with a crowd.
Oh, don't worry.
Correct.
The words and the exploits of what's happened here, I'm sure will get out.
Lyanna, she kind of like stands up straight, flicks her hair, and is like, a gala would have been better.
Bravo! Bravo! Oh, brava!
So what happens now?
Well,
You go get lunch.
I believe there's a few gambling men that might be interested in this victory. On top of that, I believe there was a promise that was to be paid out upon your victory. Isn't that right, Torvald? And you see Torvald kind of getting ready to stand up. He's kind of like, his muscles are sore, his shoulders hurting. Fine. I'm a man of my word, and we will do as we promised. Asher. Asher.
Yeah.
Where exactly is your family?
Oh, they're
All
still
right.
gonna go. Wait, out of character. Wait, they're still going to. They're gonna go get them
That's what I believe I've written down as the plan.
because I thought
Free
I
of
had
charge.
said okay. Because I didn't know we didn't really talk about that. I thought I had nixed that idea, but okay. Yeah, they live in a. I mean, you could have just asked. I could have just paid you for that, but okay. Long-winded way to do it. They're in a small town of Ripton, like where the door. We don't have the original map of the fucking Tal Rune anymore, but it
That's
was like
fine.
at the border between where like the Holy Empire and the Dwarven lands were, like
Gotcha.
north of the Whitestone Mountains, like a few weeks away. I'm assuming.
Yep, roughly give or take. Yep.
Yeah, small town up there. It's off of one of the main roads that lead. That is a trade route between the Empire and the Dwarven lands.
Okay, and we'll figure it out. I'm sure there's some maps. Worst case, I'll just Google it.
I'm
What
gonna
is this
go.
Google?
I'm gonna go. Still being a huge creature. Go pick up the monk. Help them up.
You fight well, and he's kind of like, he's trying to like do a what we call a zazen in the Goji discipline, but I guess it'd be some sort of meditation or mukso, as the Japanese would call it. So he's very much in Zen as you pick him up. Thank you, but I got this. Quite the fighter for a underling, underworldly thing. No, that's a bad way of saying it too. An under-earther. Yeah, I like that. An under-earther.
And it.
You got respectable strength, and they just start to shrink back down.
It's never every day I'm bested in 1v1. Perhaps a rematch in the future. We'll see who made the better dwarf win.
That'd be fun.
He bows to you.
Asher will go over to Torgold. So this squabble.
Come to gloat.
No, is this squabble done? Like, we both fought well. We're both really good at what we do, but wasting our time trying to be one-upping each other's not good for anyone.
I don't call this a waste of time. Clearly, my team needs more practice.
Yeah, but we can also. This city also needs protectors, and us sapping our strength and resources fighting in an arena for sport isn't going to protect them.
Persuasion.
Hey, you guys almost all died.
Persuasion
what?
check, please.
I'm gonna cast guidance on this. Fuck yeah, 22?
So we bring back your family safely, then what? How are we gonna run competitive businesses?
Who says we have to be competitive, competing with each other? We see what the jobs are, which ones we can and can't do. I mean, my team's going to be heading out pretty soon. We have some business up in the north, up the mountains a ways. We got some stuff, unfinished business up there that we need to get to. So, I mean, once y'all are back, we won't be here for a little bit. Won't be really much competition then, but when we get back, we can work together on stuff. We don't have to be enemies. We can be friends with a common goal. Like friendly rivals, we help each other out and take jobs when the other ones can't, work together on them if we can.
Decide which group's better for which jobs.
Yeah, it's like we're good at certain jobs, y'all are going to be good at other ones. We work together on it. We don't have to be at odds.
He doesn't grunt in a negative way, but more of like the you know what I mean? Like that, okay.
Like, you make a good point, but I don't want to admit you make a good point.
Kinda, yeah, basically.
Oscar will, after he's done poking the wizard, he'll just fly up and he'll look at the prince. Your Highness, I was hoping that I may perchance get the opportunity to visit the library or wherever you hold your grimoire / tomes. I'm looking to gain some more knowledge and magic.
As Buffoon looks over towards Bartroon, you hear or you see like the prince kind of like saying something in his ear, too far away from you to tell right off the bat, and it does seem to be more of like an undertone conversation happening, intentionally so you guys don't hear it. Yes, yes, Your Highness. I'll let them know. As the prince stands up and excuses himself. You, Oscar, will be allowed access for about 3 hours to our library. Under one condition. Team Saber is to be dispatched. We have an update on the king's condition. Do you accept this, or is the library not that important to you?
What's the what would the mission be?
I'll tell you what, I will debrief you all. Why don't you clean up, especially you, pointing towards Asher. Get cleaned up, and I'll come by the compound, and we'll discuss things further.
So can we wait to agree till then, or do we have to agree now?
Oh, whatever makes you happy, I suppose. But we will need an answer sooner than later. Figure dinner?
That'll work.
Well, all right. Sounds exciting. I shall bring over myself. I'll bring over Tal Rune. And I'll tell you what. How about the palace's finest cooks? Whip up something fabulous.
Sounds good.
Well, all right. Well, let's get going, kiddos. As he leaves the arena. What do you guys want to do? I mean, you're welcome to fast forward to tonight, get cleaned up.
Lyanna, as she strolls past the rogue guy, the one who hit her, she's gonna kind of like, and like,
Look, I want you to do me a favor, because everybody else is standing up. The one who hasn't stood up yet is this rogue guy. He hasn't quite stood up yet. In fact, he's still pretty much in the same spot.
Oh damn, he's dead.
And as Homie G goes over here to kind of talk to him, or at least look at him, Torvald. Come on, get up, Auric. They're not fucking about. Auric! He kicks him again in the shoulder. Auric, goddammit, wake up! No responses.
Queenie, do you have a diamond?
Is he dead?
he shouldn't be dead. I didn't hit
I
him.
have a
that hard.
diamond, but I don't want to use it on this guy.
The fireball.
Brenna, get over here quick!
We can buy you a new diamond.
As Brenna starts kind of like limping over.
He chipped my arm. That hurt. And now I look scathed.
I thought you didn't want to kill anybody.
He hit me!
You really went from, I'm not going to hit anybody, I'm just going to be a cheerleader in a background.
Lyanna's petty.
Oh my god! Auric! Auric! Brenna, not on your watch. Yes, Torvald, alright. He starts like listening to his chest, you know, starts opening up his armor, kind of tearing it open, access to his chest cavity. He's singed up pretty darn good. He doesn't seem to be with breath. And Brenna begins to pray over him. He's not responding, Torvald. Helm! Not him!
I'll buy you a new
lack-
diamond.
I lack diamonds.
It's 5,000 gold.
It's 500 or 300 for Revivify.
Oh, then
Auric, you better stand up!
I only have 5,000 one.
They only
So-
have 5. Like, and when you select the diamonds, it
He froze.
Oh, I
A
think we just
cleric
lost him.
of her stature should be able to get it. That's all I'm saying. I ain't gonna do it for her.
Wow.
Also, no, Oscar doesn't care. He's not. He wouldn't even say he has the diamond in that moment.
Yeah.
The
They wanted this to be to the death, and
They
we
wanted
didn't
the
do that.
smoke.
Brianna says, no, as she grabs the tip of her hammer and removes
Her fault for not preparing
one of the gems from it and places it on his chest. Takes the hammer, crushes Auric's chest in with this diamond on his chest. As the diamond shatters over Auric, his body begins to glow, and then coughing can be heard as Auric slowly sits up. We got you, buddy. We got you.
Kane will go over here and ask the priest, how much did that diamond cost you?
I pulled this one out of Liana's tight vagina.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. He got revivified by Liana, or by Brenna, excuse me.
So that 300,
All right.
300.
Your charity is not needed here, though we appreciate it. This is our loss, and we take it with pride. But
It was never meant to be it was never meant to be to the death.
Should be more careful with those fireballs.
Oh yeah, it was her that did it.
Yeah, it was
one of
their
your
team that did it. Yeah, they deserve it. They deserve everything they got.
That's
They
true.
wanted this to be to the death.
And you wanted me to
Their
spend
own
5,000
teammate did
gold.
this. I just knocked the fucker out
Rock,
before
can you
chipping.
bring me back to the table?
Yeah, I got you. It's not a matter of gold. It's a matter of honor.
Okay.
I'll tell you what. If you're feeling that sort of way about it, you just get the next one.
Okay.
Just stab someone. Do it now.
Nevertheless,
Yeah,
as
yeah,
this
just go up, clap somebody, and then
as the
revive 'em.
as the Mithril Maulers gather themselves up, limping away, dusting themselves off, they're getting ready to exit the arena.
Jaeger just growls at them.
Kane will go up to Torvald and it's like, you're an excellent fighter. And shake his hand.
He
I'm gonna learn.
looks
to-
at your hand. He doesn't shake your hand, but he'll that not negative
Yeah.
grunts.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know the proper word for the not negative grunt, by the way. So
The not
It's a dad
negative
grunt.
grunt. That's just what it's going to be. It's the not
the not negative grunt. And
Yeah.
they exit the arena. As you stand there alone, you hear footsteps from the stands running away.
Do I see who it was?
Unfortunately, you do not see it.
Do I see it with my all-seeing eyes? And I'm also flying in the air.
You know what? Fair point. Yeah, you see a shadow just kind of dip away into one of the tunnels that exit the arena.
Well, I better go collect my winnings.
Yeah, let's go collect our winnings and then let's go get some drinks, guys and gals.
Who all had bets?
Asher had a
I bet
bet.
50 gold.
I don't drink.
Oscar had
So
a
I'm a
bet.
warforged.
Thermal had a bet.
Yeah, don't say.
So yeah, so thermal, you had 3 platinum pieces on it. Asher had 3 platinum and Oscar had 5 platinum. 5-to-1 payout. So go ahead and add that 5-to-1 on your payouts.
So that would be 15 platinum for.
Correct.
Fuck yeah.
And then 25 platinum for Oscar.
Got some money,
Oh,
boys.
I got more money than I know what to do with now. Frog. All right. Mirladar is a very large city.
It is.
Do they have like a coin exchange place?
Yeah,
Because
why not?
I've got
Sure.
a stupid amount of fucking silver, and I would like to convert that to gold.
Yeah, they have. There's a coin exchange, Coinstar, next to the fucking, next to the frothy goat. I don't fucking know. Yeah, there. You'll be able to find something. That's fine.
Ew, the frothy goat.
Do they have enough
Thing
to
in
exchange,
the mouth.
change into platinum and everything as well, or?
Yeah, that's fine too.
All right.
I'm sure you can talk to Bartrund and flirt your way into that. All right, so let's get over to. Well, you guys want some drinks and shit, so I'll tell you what then.
We all
Because
head to the frothy goat.
960 silver would be 96 gold, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah,
cool.
it's like the metric system. Just move the decimal place.
so here's what we're gonna do. Only because it's the time it and everything that's going on. And remember, this is not a paid-for session, guys. Yeah, let's kill it there, because the conversations that are gonna happen is gonna kind of reveal the next hook. And it's a really cool hook too, by the way. Thought of it today, in fact. So we'll
have
go
we
from
just
there.
given up on like going up to the Crystal Peaks?
No, I don't think you have. I mean, you still have the whole fucking tip of my tongue, my own NPC.
Zine?
Thank you.
I'm gonna steal books.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we're gonna have that Oscar situation in the library. But yeah, I got something for you guys. It'll be fine.
All right.
But Crystal Peaks would be. I mean, you have Thermal, who's still technically
Yeah.
desired to
Another
go there.
delay.
I mean, I still want to go up there. We definitely have a bunch of unfinished business up there.
Correct.
Another
Well,
fucking delay.
I'm gonna deduct money to spend like an hour, I think it's or 2 hours to just learn a new spell.
Yeah,
And,
just do the
so-
conversions. Just do the conversions. I'm cool with it. And I believe it's X amount of gold a day. I forgot if it's 25 or some shit. I forgot what it was.
It's 50 gold per level of spell. It's a first level spell, and it takes, I think it's 2 hours. So during the time when we're resting before dinner, I'm just gonna
That's fine. Just go ahead.
detect poison and disease.
That's fine. That's fine.
There, I converted all my stuff into platinum.
All right,
So
guys.
that's what I'm doing. I'm converting all my gold into platinum because it's fucking ridiculous.
So, is there anything you guys before we wrap up tonight? We're gonna pick up this. We're gonna glaze over some time. Let's say you're showered up. We're approaching dinner, and let's just say you ordered out for the brewskis. You have your helpers kind of joining in the festivities. There's probably gonna be some people that are hearing the buzz. They're gonna want to kind of visit. So, fucking kegger at your place. Does that sound about cool?
There is one thing Asher would want to do before like the kegger thing.
Okay.
It's just something small. We can do it next session or whatever. He had one of the extra daggers that was made with the saber crest, had Thalia's name on it.
Yeah.
And then one for Anahel.
Okay.
And so he just wants to go to the cathedral to put one, the Thalia one at the Red Knights shrine, and then the Anahel one just wherever they have like Anahel's.
Well, no, and no one Asher requested for those.
Don't forget that Thalia's alive, and you know that now.
Yeah, you know Thalia's alive.
Yeah. We really haven't had time to like talk about that. I honestly forgot.
I would have made one for Amy.
To be fair,
He made those.
The only people who would need to have that conversation in this group is me and you.
Yeah. So that's okay. So I'm not gonna go to the cathedral, but at some point next session, Asher and Thermal are gonna have it. Or not Asher and Thermal, Asher and Kane.
Eustace was with Thalia for like weeks, I think.
When was Eustace with her?
When you first got to Mirladar, we
So
met
the three of us, sometime next session before the kegger, are going to have a conversation now that things have calmed down, because that is definitely something Asher would want to talk about.
Yeah.
Does
So
anyone want to put a spell in my ring? A good old spell. I have 4 slots in my ring.
Frog, would it be safe to assume that we'd get like the benefits of a short rest before we started
No,
this
you're
Kedger
gonna
stuff?
you're gonna get the benefits of a long rest.
Okay. So, all right. Cool.
I guess the only thing Eustace would do, and this can be done next week, is he's gonna play with this scroll again at some point during the day with fire to see what the next step is or if it's done.
Gotcha. Awesome. All right, dudes, we're killing it here, and I'm happy we got the boss fight out of the way. By the way, guys, good boss fight.
That was fun.